Yes.
Sweet.
Clank,
Cheers,
clank,
guys.
and I'm
Cheers.
coming in.
Cheers.
Clank, 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 clank.
Right.
Clank, 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 clank.
Thanks for having us.
Of course. Mhm.
All right, Raised on TV.
We're here.
What's this podcast called?
Consistently off.
Oh, God.
That's right. We do our homework.
Prompt answer.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. It's number
85.
185. And
Yeah.
we're joined by Keaton, Kacey. It's Raised on TV. Thanks for coming. Thanks for being here. Thanks for making the drive. How was your drive?
Trafficy.
Very traffic.
Bummer.
But it was nice.
Where in LA were you from? Coming from?
We were coming from Atwater Village.
Okay.
All right.
So just trafficy, by nature.
Yeah, I mean, just another day in LA.
Yeah. Another LA day.
We're used to it.
Do you park?
Do I park?
I mean, or does it just the car just goes in a loop until you're ready to go somewhere, you jump in so you don't have to worry about parking?
That'd be amazing. It's like a Tesla 2.0.
No, it's old school. I had to park it myself.
Yeah. Is it decent parking where you're at?
Where I'm at, actually, yeah, it's all right.
That's good.
I mean, it's neighborhood parking.
Okay.
But yeah, I mean, for the most part, I always get a space.
Good.
It's not great, but it's
Okay.
I've had worse for sure.
Yeah,
I
there's
used to live in
some
Santa
places
Monica.
in LA that you might as well not have a car. Like you have to have a car to drive, but you shouldn't have a car to park.
Oh yeah, yeah. I used to live in Santa Monica, and that was like the toughest place to park.
God,
and that was
yeah.
with like a permit.
Yeah, right.
Just sometimes you just could not get a space within like 5 miles of where you live.
Yeah.
And I remember the smallest parallel parking space I ever got was there.
Nice.
And it was like literally like a ½ inch on each side.
Oh, yeah.
And the
nailed
only
it.
way I was able to do it, there was like this random like homeless guy that helped me out with it. And I was like, all right, man. Like, so
Did he
was
offer?
guiding me.
Did he offer, or were you like, hey, guy?
Hey, get over here.
Yeah. I'll give you $10.
No, he offered.
Nice.
And then he offered
Did
me
he
some
like
other
see you
stuff after
struggling?
that.
See you struggling and like he was like. I
Yeah,
need
he
help.
just seemed like a nice guy.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hilarious.
He's like, I got you, man. I'm like, all right.
You could tell he had good depth perception.
Yeah.
trusted.
I think he knew how to drive a car. Maybe. I don't know.
Was he there every time you parked?
Yeah, we actually became really good friends after that.
Yeah.
It's this guy right here. He became the drummer of Raised on TV.
Funny stories, huh?
You remember that?
Yeah.
I try to forget.
He's like, that's the best parking job I've ever seen. Personal best. Dude, congrats on the record drop, right?
Thank you, man.
Just last
Thank you.
week.
Yeah,
Fucking
thanks, guys.
sounds great.
Yeah.
So groovy, vibes the whole time.
Right on.
It leaves you feeling great the entire time. And I was just showing them earlier today, fucking Mr. Blues video, guys.
Dude.
Are you kidding me?
All your videos are really good.
Yeah.
First of
Yeah.
all. All your
thank you,
videos.
yeah,
guys.
from the
Thank
top,
you.
we gotta
Yeah,
say
yeah.
that.
Yeah. But yeah, the Mr. Blue videos.
Yeah, I
Incredible.
watched the
Appreciate that.
The one where you're just running over the weekend.
Oh, mess I made.
Yeah.
When Casey's a cop.
yeah,
yeah.
it's the best. He's running with his head.
Right on.
Holding
He
onto
builds
your
suspense the whole time, and the payoff.
Yeah. Very good.
That
Well
that
worth
payoff was improv too.
Oh, yeah.
was it?
Yeah. It was like a moment of just like, I think it would be more funny if I just started stripping out of nowhere.
And then it'd be funny if I kick you in the nuts after
Yeah.
you do it. And then we just did it.
You run away.
It was awkward for our sister though, because she was recording the whole thing. She's like, I don't want to see that. Like, you will record it and you will like it.
All in the family, man. She was I guess she was the camera woman.
Yeah.
The DP on that.
What did she film on? And
Is
how,
she just running backwards or running
Yeah.
forwards with a camera?
That was your phone, wasn't it?
It was my phone, but on the gimbal. But she was
Okay.
having
It was on a
Matt
gimbal.
drive
Okay.
her car, I think, for like the running
Our
part.
friend Matt, yeah.
Yeah.
Really? And you got that good of a shot?
Like, hey,
It's,
Shot on
it's
her
just, it's really clean.
she's got the eyes. You know what I mean? That's why they have her behind the
Yeah.
lens.
That's
down there.
right.
And the angle you got too. If you were in a truck, was she like hanging out of the fucking vehicle?
Yeah, she was hanging out the side
Oh,
of the car.
yeah.
Yeah, because I'm thinking if you're in your car like this, so this is your window, like there's no way you're gonna get this angle.
Yeah, like a fucking straight on angle.
So,
Oh, yeah.
So it had to be like a.
Yeah, you gotta put yourself out there, man. If you want to get a shot like that,
It was a little
put
bit
your
more.
life on the line.
It was a little bit more dangerous for in the valley though, with our cousin Blaine, like literally with your back open, like the back of your car open, and him just sitting there.
That's right. Yeah, that's a video where I'm riding a bicycle, and then Casey's riding an electric skateboard. And we did some other, that was the pandemic year, so we were just diving in on like whatever we could make for videos.
Yeah.
Had a lot of extra time,
Totally. I mean, well, you
And
put like up 2 records within that time span too.
something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like 2020 and 21, I think.
We were
Both.
putting out a song like almost every month. That
yeah.
became our third album, Fernando.
Perfect.
So yeah, I think we were getting really creative and just like ballsy with how we were shooting videos. And
Yeah, and during the pandemic, I was like, I want an electric skateboard. Adapted mine. It was fucking dope.
Wait, it wasn't an actual. You just had a normal skateboard and you turned it into one, or
Oh, I had like a longboard since
Yeah.
like I was 19, and it just never gets speed wobbles. And then I found like a company, and then that did adaption boards, and then was all of a sudden like, oh, I'm gonna buy a fucking stencil printer and just like make it all pretty and new, and then just adapt it.
we went all out on that, man.
Yeah, it went 32 miles per hour. It's like fucking dope.
that's amazing.
He
Yeah.
lives on the edge, man.
You haven't bailed it yet, right?
No.
Okay. I don't want you to bail it at 32.
Oh, no, never.
Yeah.
The trick is I just can't go that fast at night because then I can't
Yeah.
see the road.
That makes
and that's
sense.
when it's dangerous.
Yeah.
Makes a lot of sense.
You hit a pothole.
Or a tree root. Man. I've done that like going 25 and almost ate shit
Oh man.
at night.
Yeah.
That's why there's rules
Scary,
now.
man.
Now.
Yeah.
That's why there's rules now.
The Mr. Blue video, how long did that thing take to put together?
Oh man, it took at least a month. We also worked with another team on that.
Great.
So they were kind of like in charge of all the costumes and the direction and storyboarding and stuff like that. So we kind of just showed up and we were going along with their concept. People we've known for a while that we worked on some videos back in the day on our first album. So they're kind of fans of Raised on TV, and
Yeah.
it was just like a cool moment. They wanted a band to work with for a video. We
Perfect.
needed, another music video for that song.
Always, yeah.
So it kind of just lined up, and then they had this whole concept, this whole Power Rangers thing they wanted to do, and we're like, that sounds sick. What do we have to do? Like,
It was an audible laugh for me when the little keyboard is like
Yes.
barreling through cars of
city.
the
Yeah.
city.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, summoning
Great.
the instruments. It's,
oh yeah, they did some awesome stuff with it.
Oh, definitely.
Super dope. Yeah.
Thank you.
What else do they work on? There's the like the TV studio one where you have TVs everywhere.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
the Helium video.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that was one where that was another pandemic video where we have a friend, Keenan is his name. He had this spot.
Shout out Keenan.
yeah.
What up, Keenan?
Keenan.
Yeah, he had this spot that had like a giant sort of sound stage that we could use, I think, for free.
Yeah.
Because
That's
it was
fucking dope.
Bonus.
Yeah. It was just like a luck of that moment. So yeah, and Keenan's into construction, so he was like, "Yeah, man, let's build you like a really cool set. Let's come up with a concept." So we came up with this, it's like a 1960s Ed Sullivan kind of deal.
Yeah.
And then just kind of designed this set, and we built it ourselves and painted it and
Fuck yeah.
and went to town, and we shot that whole thing in one day, I think.
Hell yeah.
Dope.
I'm still very proud that I got your now wife to slap you in the face at the end, like a few times.
That's right. She was gonna slap me anyway, but you made her slap me harder.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, really mean it.
She
I'm glad you're proud
hesitated.
of that. I'm glad you're proud of that.
She was having fun at the end.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Well, she was having fun in the middle too.
Well, I meant with the slapping.
Oh right.
At first she was hesitant, but then she was like, "No, this is kind of fun."
Oh yeah, she got into it.
Another
now
take?
she slaps me every day. Now it's just
Now
like
it's just a thing.
Now
yeah.
it's like a hobby.
You started it, dude.
Blink
Never
twice if you
understand.
need help. We're here. Oh no!
He blinked too many
How many times was that?
Too many.
That was 8 times.
What does that mean?
SOS.
But no, I appreciate you guys. Watching the videos. And,
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
digging
man.
'em.
Yeah, they fucking sound
Making
great.
us
and
blush.
They look great and they sound great. So you should be stoked on it. Any more plans for more videos? I mean, the album just dropped, so
Yeah. There was one idea we kind of haven't executed on it yet. Our song "Wasted" on the new album.
yeah, great track.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah, we had this idea to do this whole backwards thing. So I've been working on learning how to sing the song backwards.
Oh,
And-
shit. Yeah.
Yeah, and it's a
my
lot of work.
God.
It's like
sucks,
it's
yeah.
like learning a new language.
Yeah.
So I'm still working on that. So
Okay.
I feel like once we get that down, we'll try to shoot that.
Sweet.
So that was another concept that we thought was kind of cool.
Yeah, shoot it
But
like a
then-
couple angles. That way you can just cut it a bunch.
Right.
Yeah, so you
Yeah.
only have to do like lines versus like I got to remember all this gibberish.
I mean, that makes sense, but we're crazy, so we want to get it all in one take.
Oh yeah,
Hilarious.
old boy
Good luck.
style.
Two music videos that are backwards that I love. Mute Math, Typical.
Yeah,
I'm
that
sure
one's
you know that
amazing.
one.
Been a long time.
And True Romance by Motion City Soundtrack.
Oh,
that
okay, yeah.
that whole video is one take in reverse. And
Jesus.
it's, yeah.
Yeah, that
So,
one's a great one too.
For inspiration, I highly
Yeah,
recommend
no,
it.
it's awesome
Yeah.
when bands do that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's just
Yeah.
it's a good move all around.
There's a dude
Yeah.
on Instagram that does that. He's like a musician
Really?
account. I don't remember his name, but that's what he does like every Friday. It's like his backwards Friday. And he's like, all right, I practiced for 1 hour. Let's see how this goes. But he's been doing it for a while. So
Yeah.
he'll sing it and play it for you. And then he just puts it back. He's like, all right, here we go. And he flips it around.
Nice.
He just green screens himself in front. He's like, not bad. Not bad.
Are we talking A- or like a D+ here?
No, like an A-.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, it's not perfect in any way, but if you're looking for the perfect flip, it's not. But
Yeah.
it's
Then the
definitely
internet's
good.
like,
That's cool.
douche shallow.
Yeah.
Come on.
No. Do Dragon Force.
Come on. Come on. Formation. I think I read somewhere it's 2016.
That sounds right. Yeah.
Yeah?
2016. Yeah. Maybe some roots going back to 2015, but
Oh,
I
yeah.
think 2016 is really where it's kind of when we got really active.
What's the
Yeah.
roots? Like how'd you bump into each other?
Well, he met me when I was born,
Right.
yeah. So that was kind of awkward.
Yeah.
So that
I'm
I
a
didn't
creep
know
that
the
hangs around
guy.
hospitals.
He was just like, hey, I've been waiting for you.
yeah.
Yeah, so yeah, we're brothers. I don't know if that was stated.
what's the age difference?
6 years.
Yeah.
6 years.
Yeah,
okay. I guess you didn't even
Yeah,
know.
so he was waiting.
Yeah.
I was in the waiting room, literally watching our aunt eat sticks of butter because I don't know, when she's nervous she eats sticks of butter. Anyway, I'll never forget that. It's like
Our
a spirit in my
disease
mind.
runs in our family. The second part wasn't a joke.
Butter's that would be an interesting choice.
delicious.
Yeah.
Very calming.
I know,
The
right?
things you remember, man.
Well, that's a core memory. That's
I feel like that
yeah.
would give you instant diarrhea,
Oh, definitely.
right? Like you're just lubricated, and you're like lubricated like this because you're pushing it down.
I think that makes 1, 2, 4 brother bands.
Is that
Bristol,
Really?
Bristol?
Dares.
Mhm.
There's
know
one
what
more.
that is.
We
Well-
played with Bristol to Memory.
Yeah,
yeah,
no
right,
shit,
yeah,
we
they're
love
Long
those
time
guys.
ago.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We
they're
love
the
those guys.
best. O'Connell. Shout out
they are.
O'Connell's.
Shout out.
And
Forget
Orange
where.
Blossom.
Oh, yep. Okay.
Yep.
that's three.
Nice.
So obviously
Wow.
the chemistry's all right, you know.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean the awesome thing about playing with your brother is like, no matter what happens, no matter how maybe you have a rough night or something something bad happens, you always work it out,
Yeah.
Totally.
You have to.
Yeah.
Go through the motions.
And if not, just call her mom.
Hey mom. Casey's being a dick again.
So wake up to like 3 voicemails. It's like, God damn it. I'm sorry.
asshole.
Yeah.
All right.
This gig is cool, but he's being lame.
Okay, but so then that does raise the question: if you are brothers, and you would say it still took you till 2015 or 2016 to do things, what was happening before that? Were you guys? Did you guys ever jam together? Was this like the first time you guys ever actually played, or
It was a
what?
sibling
That's a good
rivalry.
question. That's a great question.
Yeah.
Well, a couple things. So, Casey started playing drums a little bit later, right? You were
Oh, yeah.
like 19, 20?
On my 20th birthday, I think after like 3 weeks, I was like, I want a drum set.
Awesome.
Yeah.
That's awesome. They say Dennis Rodman didn't start playing basketball until he was like 20 years old.
No shit.
Random
Oh.
fact. I don't know if you knew that.
Wow.
But anyway,
It's never too late.
never
Yeah.
too late.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There you go.
Right?
Yeah.
So, so you started playing, you started getting good really fast, and then you joined a different band, and
Oh,
I
yeah.
was.
That band was weird.
What was that band
weird. I don't even
Can you
remember.
are you legally allowed to talk about that band?
As long as I don't
No,
say
do it.
names.
Do it.
Which I don't really remember because it was all kind of a blur. Like I'd be stoned most of the time, so yeah, it was interesting.
What was the first instrument?
Huh?
What was the first instrument?
Oh, drums.
Yeah, you just
Yeah.
picked up drums.
Yeah.
And just fell in love with it right
Yeah.
away.
Yeah. Well,
Dope.
weirdly enough, I had a drum set when I was 6,
Okay.
but like I was too hyper to ever actually learn drums, so those slowly
tear it
just
apart,
disappeared.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
You're like, let me channel that. Got it. Okay,
yeah.
I'm ready.
As soon as you focus the energy, it's like, oh, it totally makes sense.
Are you
I
learning?
got the rhythm.
Yeah,
Are you just listening to bands and learning their songs?
Yes, and then also just learning rudiments and then like applying them to drums and then like syncopation with all limbs and then different kind of grooves. Yeah.
Fair enough.
And then
You're
drum
right.
tabs.
Someone who doesn't know anything about drums, they're like, right, yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
That's what you
yeah,
do.
yeah,
Yeah, basic stuff.
As
You know,
one
the
does.
basics.
Right.
What?
The stuff you do when
What
you
you do.
You said the right words.
First kit that you got, did you like go for it? You got something nice, or
It's still the kid that I use today.
Yeah.
It still sounds dope. I
Sweet
love
kid.
it.
what's the model? What's the
It's a Pearl Vision Set 2.
great?
Nice.
Yeah.
Pearl's a good company.
Don't
Yeah,
fuck
bird
around with
shit.
it. Yeah,
Y'all mess with Pro.
yeah.
Yeah, I haven't had a reason to ever replace any of the toms, so it was only
Okay.
the snare that took me a while to actually find one that I liked.
Yeah, you've gone through a lot of snares.
Yeah, and then I still have 2 right now, but yeah, I still want a piccolo snare though.
Yeah, man, do
Those
it.
guys got me one for my birthday.
Yeah,
one year.
we
Right.
just
Really?
got one.
Side snare, you know what I
Yeah,
mean? A little
yeah.
side
Yeah.
snare
A
action.
little
Might
quip.
as well.
Yeah,
Cool. Whoop.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice to have the option.
Yeah. What about cymbals? What are you rocking?
Gotta know.
Gotta know. Come on.
Right now,
Come
Zildjian.
on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What kind? Just A's, K's.
Do you splash? Do you China?
Guys are getting down into the
Yeah,
details.
yeah.
I'll get the
matters.
Telecasters. Don't get me started on Telecasters.
Hey, you
all
want to talk? Let's talk.
A's, and then the hi hats I think are like new pop A's.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's basically what I got going too. Yeah.
Yeah, they're
Right.
nice.
Yeah.
I did have freaking crashes that were, what were they? Fuck. I always forget the name. Pasties.
Oh yeah.
And I
Oh.
fucking love them. But then like someone decided to be like dumb that I didn't know. Just like broke them. Just like fuck it.
That was back in that garage, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Lame.
Old
first
practice
band?
space.
Yeah.
That was this band. Raised on TV. Different time though.
Yeah,
Fair enough.
Different chapter in the same band.
Yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, so yeah, I've been playing guitar since I was like maybe 13,
Got it.
and then I had a different project once you were starting to play drums,
Birds Through Blinds.
and then Travis Kreeps too.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I got. Yeah, wait. I got to hear these band names again.
Birds, 3 blinds.
Through.
Birds Through Blinds.
Through
Oh,
Blinds.
Through
Yeah.
Blinds.
It was short lived,
Yeah.
and then I had
What was? Yeah.
and I still have this comedy country project called Travis Kreeps.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, so
Are you Travis Kreeps or is it?
I am Travis
Yeah,
Kreeps.
He is Mr. Creeps.
I am
Allegedly,
Travis Kreeps.
right?
All right. But so I think that band that you were in that we can't legally talk about.
Right.
That
Can you say the
started to
name of that
dissolve.
band? I mean, we're curious.
No, we can talk
Remember.
about it.
Oh, they were called The Lifted.
The lift.
So the Lifted started to dissolve, and
And I'm
then-
pretty sure like none of them were Christians. I was kind of confused.
Hydraulics. I don't know.
Hey, who
Gravity.
knows?
Defy
The
it.
Stone. The Stone. Yeah.
And then Birds Through Blinds went through some changes, and then I needed a drummer for the band that I was in, and then
Oh yes.
you and the bass player of the Lifted, our old bass player Ryan, you guys needed a new band, so we kind of just like linked at that time. It was just like a good time for us to work together and make something happen, and that's when Raised on TV started.
Uh-huh.
Nice.
Fair enough.
Nice.
Yeah.
So it is actually a bassist that brought you guys together
Yeah.
to work. Like then you formed like a
kinda,
thing.
right? Yeah, what would you say? Or you guys were kind of like a package deal at that time.
Yeah, I would say
Team
that
rhythm.
was more
Rhythm
of
seems
that.
Team rhythm,
Yeah.
exactly.
Yeah. And so it was more of just like jumping ship that we weren't feeling like cohesive with to do something different.
Got it.
Yeah. And then at that time it was a 4-piece.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, another friend of mine at the time, we were in Birds Through Blinds together, and then we were both guitar players, singers. And then, we became a 4-piece. 4-piece became a 3-piece. And then the 3-piece became a 2-piece.
Bands, dude.
Bands, dude.
And we've become a 3-piece again here and there. And right now we're kind of a 2-piece.
Sure.
Math is
So-
fun.
Yeah, no, fucking bands. We've
fucking bands.
We've said
You
so
know.
many people have said their piece on it. But again, being brothers, good. Like
Yeah, at least you're
Yeah.
stuck there. Yeah.
Right. There's a core there.
Yeah.
right.
You
know?
can't go too far.
Like
I'll see you at
an
dinner.
unshakable, unshakable
What
chord.
would mother
Exactly.
do?
Yeah.
I'm going to call mom.
7 more voicemails.
Casey says he's going to quit the band. You put him on the phone right now.
Yeah.
Why are you being such a pussy?
Yeah. You get your ass on stage right now, mister.
But how often do you run into Oasis moments?
Oasis,
Like just
nothing ever that bad.
never each other's
thankfully.
throats. Yeah,
No.
good. That's
We're,
great.
yeah, I think we're both too chill for that.
Actually,
To
there's
like
that
punch each
one.
other in the face.
There's that one time where
Oh, that
the,
one
the
time.
Canada fight. Remember the Canada fight?
Wait.
Yeah,
Let me
when
think
we
about
were
this.
walking
Great
back to fucking Flavio's apartment where we were crashing.
Oh, the Toronto.
Yeah.
That wasn't so bad though.
Yeah, no, it wasn't
was-
bad.
you just-
it was hilarious.
It was just verbal.
And I was like pretty drunk, so I was like really pushing it.
I mean, that's like Oasis on a good day.
Yeah.
yeah, that's
You
true.
know what I mean?
Yeah, that's
Just like
yeah.
needling or
That's
But
just
yeah.
sound check.
Yeah, right.
And then there was the Reno night.
So we're uncovering it all now, dude.
I got fucked
So
over by
brutal.
AAA because they lied to me. They called me like 3 times because I locked the keys in the van, and
Dude, you're still supposed to get a tattoo.
I know,
Because of that.
I know, I need
Van
to.
tat?
All right, we
Yeah.
gotta talk about it.
Yeah,
We
yeah.
gotta
we got-
talk. Yeah,
But the thing is, we just did the show, and it was like, well, I think it was like a Saturday.
Sounds right.
And like we finished at like 9 or 10, and I called AAA right away, and they're like, "Oh, someone will be there in 30 minutes." They call 40 minutes later, someone's gonna be there in an hour, and they call an hour later, yeah, no one's coming. I'm just like, yeah. I was like,
Yeah.
every time I was like, oh, a little bit more hope, a little bit.
Yeah.
Oh no,
Yeah.
no, I'm getting that
At
tattoo.
least
Yeah,
they
they know.
cut the cord. And he's like, yeah, don't.
Hey kid, I got to bed.
So a little more context to that story. So Casey had locked the keys in the van, and it was I think the 3rd time you had done it.
Oh.
It within like a couple years.
I think
Okay.
the last 2 were in Roswell.
That sounds right.
Both times
Aliens.
though.
A lot of things happened in Roswell.
Yeah.
But so as like kind of like a joke, we were like, all right, if you lock the keys in the van a 3rd time, you have to get a tattoo of a key
I never thought that would
somewhere on your
happen.
body. And then it happened in Reno. So you still got to get that tattoo.
But it wasn't even the same year.
Oh well, it's on the internet now. If you agree that this is a thing,
No, this is
I mean,
on
I mean, it
record.
was
Yeah.
we're
it
gonna
was
need
a
an
deal.
update.
No, I
was
do
the
have
deal.
to still get a tattoo.
And but what I told you, if you get the key tattoo, I'll also get a tattoo,
Yes.
not of a key, but of something.
Yes.
Wait, do neither of you have tattoos?
I don't have any tattoos.
Okay, there you
Yeah.
go.
So, hey man,
Gotta
Yeah,
break that cherry.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's
Tattoos
a good
are
first tattoo.
stupid. No
Yeah.
one would do
Yeah, why would you
tattoos.
do that?
Why would you do that idea?
anyway,
So these early bands that you're in, are you already writing? So you say you're playing guitar, right? So are you coming with songs to these projects?
from back in the day. Mm-hmm. Yeah. I've kind of I feel like as long as I've been playing guitar, I've been writing songs. I guess.
Nice.
Fair
And I
enough.
feel like
Good.
that's kind of what motivated me to play guitar because I
good.
started on drums
Okay.
when I was about 12.
First instrument drums.
Yep.
Fair enough.
Yep.
Okay.
True story.
Were they in the house? Did you get lessons?
I didn't get lessons, but electric drums
There
were
you go.
actually what my dad like kind of gifted me at the time.
Sweet.
And that's kind of how I started to learn. And then not too long after, I switched over to guitar because I wanted to write songs.
yeah.
And
Yeah.
then
What'd you
hard.
pick up first guitar? What'd you grab?
it was a Fender Strat.
Nice.
But I kind of learned on a Dan Electro.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Just
But the
laying
first,
around someone's.
It was my dad's.
Yeah.
And
Fair
he
enough.
didn't really want it anymore. And then I think he just kind of gave it to me because I was playing it so much. And it was kind of a
now
crappy
they're
guitar.
worth like $3,000 for some reason.
Yeah, right. Yeah, it's a Dan Electro hollow body.
Fuck
Cool.
yeah.
Yeah. I still have it around.
Yeah.
Did he play often? I mean, he had these instruments
Oh yeah. He played and he plays.
in a band.
Not in the band.
Just for funsies?
He worked in kind of in TV music for a while. He's kind of
Okay.
composing stuff. So
Oh, there you go.
But he does all kinds of random projects. Yeah.
Sweet.
Digital drums makes a bit more sense too if he's like scoring things.
True.
Right, then-
True. And I think also they wouldn't put up with an acoustic drum set at
In the house.
with the kid playing it in the house.
Yeah.
Not at that time.
Yeah.
My mom would.
So what do you? I mean, raised on TV, but what are you raised on listening? Like, what's in the house music wise when you're growing up?
Man, I mean, a lot of classic stuff, a lot of Beatles.
Another band
a lot of-
that never heard of the
They've never
Beatles.
heard of the
Yeah, right? Yeah. It's like a language. Yeah.
A lot of Led Zeppelin, a lot of Pink Floyd, Jimi Hendrix. I mean, like the
Yep.
the OGs.
Yeah.
Yep.
But yeah, also a lot of 90s rock, a lot of Smashing Pumpkins, a lot of Nirvana, Radiohead. a lot of 80s rock too. Like our mom is a huge 80s rocker,
Is there
Van
one?
Halen,
Is it
Def Leppard, AC/DC. She was
Is it
always
here?
blasting that stuff in the car.
Great.
Scorpions.
Scorpions, yeah. Oh yeah,
Poison,
you name
Motley
it.
Crue,
You name it.
Bon Jovi.
Yeah.
Oh, perfect. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Great.
Oh yeah. That's right.
So then, yeah.
Oh, actually, I have like a tinnitus from mom taking me to like a Scorpions concert. I think when I was like 10 at the time without
What happened?
earplugs.
Dude.
Yeah. Oh no, it was just too loud and I had no earplugs.
Oh, yeah.
Ever since I was 14, I thought like the ringing when you're going to sleep was normal. So funny.
Oh,
It
yeah,
is.
man. I have the same thing, man.
Yeah.
She would take me to shows when I was like 5 years old.
Yeah.
Well, then that naturally leads into what's the first concert then?
Oh man. Like when I was really little.
I mean, shout out
That
mom,
you
by the
remember,
way.
yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
big time shout out mom. That's bad.
Yeah. I mean, I have to think back. I mean, I think it was so. My stepdad at the time, he was in this band called Foolish Pleasure,
Okay.
and I think they were playing. I think they're playing the Whiskey.
Nice.
Great
And-
name.
Yeah, right. So I was probably like 5 or 6, man.
Yeah.
Like I remember being on the second floor of the Whiskey,
Perfect.
Nice.
and yeah, it was loud as fuck. And I was 5 years old. So
Yeah.
that's probably my first concert memory, if I really think back.
Sweet.
That's crazy.
I
Yeah.
did not know that. That's funny.
Yeah.
But then you're like, this should be all the time. Loud.
I always want a ringing in my ear. Yeah, that's definitely one of the first that I can remember.
Yeah.
What about you?
What do you think?
I want to say it was just like a Scorpions concert.
Was it?
That was
Yeah.
like when mom was dating the dude.
Dating the dude.
Dating the dude.
Yeah. The dude.
Scorpions.
The Scorpions.
Yeah, the
dude.
Scorpions
He
dude,
was.
yeah.
Yeah, he is the guitar player from the Scorpions.
Yeah.
Michael Schenker.
Rudolph
Schenker.
Schenker. Rudolph Schenker. Rudolph.
Schenker.
Yeah,
That's
really
right.
nice guys.
Yeah.
Then you have all the more reason to go to Scorpions concerts, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, we kind of been going to Scorpions concerts like our whole lives.
Yeah.
Because they stayed friends.
Fuck yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
I'll never forget that. I have that horrible memory of like fucking meeting the drummer. Like what's his name again?
Was it James Kotak?
Yeah, James Kotak.
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
I think I was like 9 at the time, or like 10 or 11. I was like super excited. I had like a backwards hat on, like walking up to him. Victoria was right next to me, and I was like about to say something, and then like obviously he was wasted. He's like, "Hey, look, it's the Olsen twins."
Oh, no.
And I'm just like,
Oh, no.
he's a fucking cunt. Okay.
Ruined.
Yeah.
Read him right away.
Yeah, just right away without even a word.
Anything goes tonight, boys.
Yeah.
We're gonna talk about it all.
That's what I'm talking about. Yeah.
Don't meet your heroes.
Amen, brother. I need another beer.
Yeah. Beer time. For a couple years, we were. How long were we in that motorhome? We were living in a motorhome
Fuck
in
yeah.
the parking in the driveway of the cousin of Cece DeVille, Poison.
Okay,
Yeah.
Oh,
So.
the brother of Cece.
Oh yeah. Sorry. Yeah.
That's awesome.
Cece's we're
Yeah,
living in
Cece's brother.
Cece's brother's
So-
driveway in their
Really?
RV.
Yeah. We got a good
in the-
look. We got to
in the
look.
truck.
As one does.
That's what it does.
That's what it does. Yeah.
That's awesome.
All of those folks, they, they're nice, but they're wild.
Oh yeah, I
it's
mean
like-
a lot of them are really nice though. is the
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah.
Or
Yeah.
there's like, Brad Michael sucks balls.
Whoa, allegedly.
That guy's a dick.
Yeah, he's a dick.
We talked about everything tonight.
Yeah.
Every once in a while, there's a dick.
We're gonna
that
bring
slips
all these
through.
people down.
It's gotta be one.
Cancel all of them.
Oh
Michael's
man.
had seasons of shows. He had a lot of shows.
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah.
Keep
Looking
weaving,
for that
keep
love.
weaving the top of your head into your side.
It is
patch.
connected to the bandana, yeah. It is. It's all one piece. Best show you've seen live?
The best show?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whoa.
I know it's a loaded question.
Yeah.
Or like,
we do have a bunch of loaded questions.
Yeah, no, I love it. I love
Yeah.
it. The best show, man. You know what?
Power.
I'm gonna have to narrow it down. I one of them for sure is Tom Petty.
Oh, fuck yeah.
I saw him. It was definitely, I don't know, was it maybe 3 years before he passed away?
where at?
The Forum.
Great.
It was when the Forum first reopened.
Yep. The fabulous four.
The Fabulous Forum.
Yeah.
And he played, I think it was like 3 hours.
Jesus Christ.
But it didn't feel like it dragged at all.
When like every other song is
shaking.
hits, right?
Right, just nonstop hits,
Yeah, totally.
and he's playing like
Thank you.
they're elongating the solos and doing jams, and he's just
Fuck yeah.
feeling it, getting the crowd into it, and that was that show blew me away because that was like it was seeing a guy who's been doing it his whole life. You know, he's one of the best. Like
Master of craft, right?
a true master of it, like a true road warrior, road dog.
He's got thousands of shows under his feet. So
Yeah, I mean that guy was rock and roll.
Serious.
You know,
Yep.
and he put on a hell of a show, and so that definitely comes to mind.
That's definitely one of my like biggest regrets is not seeing.
Not
it.
seeing Tom.
Yeah, I didn't see
Yeah.
Tom.
Go see a
Yeah,
show,
I'm thankful.
folks.
Yeah, thankful I got to see him.
Go
Yeah.
see a
Thanks for the beer, by the way.
show.
Of course.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, thank you.
What about you, Casey? What's one for you, man?
I think it was when I was like 12, just because like the sentimentalness of like going to see Green Day
Oh hell yeah!
Oh,
hell yeah.
God,
with like
yeah.
a friend.
Fuck
That's
yeah.
amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cheers.
That was
Cheers,
dope.
guys.
Oh yeah. A new
I'm still
rounds,
on
a new
the first
celebration. I
place.
like that. Yeah. I'll cheers.
So
Oh, we
fucking Mike Dirnt, Trey Cool.
To Green Day.
they need a cheers. Yeah.
Yeah, man, I saw Green Day on their Pop Disaster tour. I was a little kid with Blink-182
Ooh,
and
dope.
and Jimmy Eat World.
Oh,
That's definitely one of the best shows too, man.
fantastic.
Yeah.
That's the one.
We can
Nice.
crush. Yeah, we can
Efficient.
crush.
All right. Anything goes tonight.
I'd recommend doing it on the carpet.
Yeah, you're
If
gonna
you
wanna
can,
do it on the
If you
carpet.
don't, it'll slide out and we're gonna shame you.
Oh no, not public shame, not again.
Ooh,
Uh-oh.
it's pretty good tonight. Pretty good tonight.
One.
Nah.
Dun dun.
Oh, okay. Strong,
Pretty
strong.
Middle of the crowd.
Yeah.
Ooh, not bad
Sounded-
either. Strong entries, guys.
Ooh,
Strong entries.
very strong
I
entries.
don't know.
Ooh.
Is it fucking Oliver?
I think it is.
Yeah. I
He
think
is the
so.
flattest. Let me take
Yeah.
a, yeah, I think so.
It's pure aesthetics.
These
you
are
know?
pretty similar right here.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah, we go by how low.
Okay.
How low and how close. So
How low
if
you
the
can go, yeah.
vacuum pulled the can down.
So here's the bonus
I
points. I
respect
got to
that.
award because this went like back flush in. I
Yeah.
mean, so did that one too. But this one's flatter, so I think Oliver's got round one.
Yeah.
That's only round
If everyone
one.
It
agrees,
is pretty.
That's
it's
only
gentleman
round one.
rules. You know?
That one looks like it closed itself.
Yeah.
Like,
We
if I were to play street hockey, I would choose that one.
Yeah.
exactly.
There you go.
That's what we're looking for.
Yeah. We want the puck.
A puck. Yeah, we're always looking for a puck.
Nice.
Yeah, best show. Sorry.
Best shows.
Green Day.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Green Day.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Just get that middle school angst.
Yeah,
Yeah.
totally.
Yeah.
Is that American Idiot?
Yeah.
Jesus
that's a great
Christ.
album.
Yeah. First, I mean, it's probably a little early, but we'll hit it
Whatever,
anyway since
yeah.
we're in there. First record you bought with your own money.
For yourself.
Yeah, with your own money for yourself.
I want to say for me it was The Offspring,
Yes.
Okay.
Americana.
Yes.
Nice.
Welcome
Yeah.
to Americana.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty fly for a white guy.
Fucking great.
Yeah.
Great record.
fucking
Oh, hell yeah.
Kids
Great
aren't,
record.
Kids aren't all right. Yeah.
Yeah, Blink, Dude Ranch was another one.
Nice.
Green
Yeah.
Day Dookie.
Yep.
And then, yeah, Blink Enemy of the State. Those were all, I remember buying those when I was a kid.
That became your music.
Yeah.
Like, I know classic rock. Fuck you. This is what's cool.
And those bands are on the oldie station.
Yep.
Hey, it's going to happen to all of us.
That's right, man.
Yeah, for me, since I'm your younger brother, I just inherited your iTunes library.
Oh,
for
yeah?
the most part from CDs.
Yeah.
But I think like the first time that I actually like bought a CD, I want to say it was just like a random selection from a record store when I
Yeah.
was like 16.
Nice.
Like a
What'd you get?
compilation?
Yeah, I think I forget which album it was, but I think it was like One Hive or The Hive, like their first one. I think
The Hives?
The Hives?
Yeah, The Hives.
Oh, the
Okay.
Hives.
yeah, I think
Okay.
it was one of theirs.
They're
Right
in Pomona right now.
Yeah, they're playing again.
Yeah. I know.
sick.
Yeah, they rock.
Yeah.
Cool new single.
awesome.
Yeah.
Cool new single.
They're doing
yeah.
a headlining UK tour. They're going to fucking blow
Yeah.
it up this year.
I saw
Great.
someone
Great to see 'em.
say that they had an extra ticket to the show tonight. I was like, fuck. I want to be
I think
here.
that would have been
Yeah.
excusable.
Yeah. I should have taken them out.
Did they play the Troubadour? Not
They
too long?
Troubadour
Did.
last night, Glass
Yeah.
House tonight. Yeah.
Right on.
Yeah. Fucking great band.
That's gonna be.
Oh,
the best
yeah.
live
Those are
bands.
gonna be.
They're from
insane
Australia,
shows.
right?
Sweden.
Sweden.
Oh,
I was way
of
off.
course.
Swedes.
Wow.
Swedes. They're Swedes.
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 That's awesome.
Yeah. Recording wise, like, again, you put out like 3 albums in the last few years. Where you're tracking all of this stuff?
Yeah.
So, well, they've all kind of been different.
Yeah.
Our
Yeah.
first 2 albums were kind of a little more traditional, us seeking out a studio. The very first album, Season 1, we seeked out, it was a very kind of indie studio, but we tracked it all there in a very short amount of time. We were going for like a very live sort of feel. So most of the songs are like just the one take, all
Totally.
just playing at the same time.
But like really organic sounding. Like I think I wrote down like Vampire Weekend-ish. Where it has that that room energy.
Yeah, we
Totally.
were hoping for something like that.
Yeah.
And yeah, for better or for worse, you get what you get, and but at least it's true to what you are at that time as a band.
Yeah.
I'll
So
never
that was-
forget
yeah.
when that one song. I think it was like the first take of. I think it was "Hurting for You." It was like perfect, and like the dude that was like doing all the engineering and everything was just like, "Oh, that was awesome!" Like it was. Hold on. Oh, wait. Hold on. Just let me.
That was the lost take, right?
Yeah, it was the last take.
The lost.
Oh man, the
no.
computer crashed.
Why'd
We
you
have to
bring
do
that
it
up,
again.
man? I forgot about that.
It was so sad. I'll never
I
forget.
know.
Yeah.
I know that was a sweet take.
Yeah.
That one still hurts, man.
Still think about
Still
it.
stings, baby.
We were talking to friends Pluto the Planet who they finished the entire album.
Yeah. Oh,
And then the hard drive fucking died.
Yeah.
Nightmare, man.
so they lost a fucking album.
Yeah.
At least you guys only lost one song.
Yeah.
They like
They lost
hodgepodge some of
Wow.
like the final mixes of some things, but then the other things they were like it was so far that we just they they brought it up on the episode and then for like the next 45
Dude.
minutes
Were
you
they
could
crying?
just tell.
Yeah.
Dude, you
It's
just
still
saw
really
their,
effective.
dude,
Yeah.
their
Yeah.
whole face was just like, once it got into it, I was just
Yeah.
like, oh shit, these guys are still fucking.
That hurts, man.
Yeah,
Like,
it
you
does
never
hurt.
get over that.
No.
You know
never
what? I
fully get over
actually
that.
relate because when I was 6, I still think about this to this day. I
happened?
got like a fucking Charizard card when I was 6,
Oh,
and it
no.
literally I fell asleep to it. With it on my nightstand, woke up to it gone.
What?
Gone.
What happened to it?
I don't know. To this day,
Sick.
I still think about it.
One of your friends steal it?
No, I think it was the what's her name?
Keaton
Esmeralda's like son.
What's like in my pocket right
Yeah.
Yeah, right. No,
You mean
no.
this? You pulled
That's
out.
your card.
It's like that.
This Charizard.
I think it was
It's a
in my
grade
wallet.
11.
That sucks, man. I'm sorry.
What?
yeah, it was
Just
sad.
disappeared.
Yeah, I still don't know why. Like it still upsets me.
You never got over
And
that
then,
one.
like
Years.
a few
dude.
weeks later, what's it called? I think her name was Esmeralda. Who would come over and like mom would
Cleaning lady?
Yeah, cleaning lady.
Yeah.
And like she would bring her son sometimes.
Nice lady.
And like 2 weeks. Yeah, no, she was very
And
sweet.
then she came back in like a Porsche.
Yeah, right.
Did you steal that Charizard?
No, 2 weeks later, like she was like bringing her son, and I was awake, and like all of a sudden, I wanted to show him my Pokemon cards, and like half of them were gone.
Whoa.
Yeah, and like so he just like pocketed them, and like she was super
I think we
embarrassed.
solved it.
Yeah. Yeah, but I don't think he was there that time
Really?
because I like I wouldn't make sense like to bring your kid at like 9
Yeah,
a.m.
this kid that stole your
Yeah.
Charizard
It was an
card, and then
inside
half
game.
of your fucking
It was an
Pokemon cards
You're telling me
didn't do it.
she cased out your cards
Yeah.
and she
And then
informed
sent her
her.
son in. Yeah.
Oh no,
He has
no.
the nimble hands.
It was an inside job.
It was an inside job.
Sorry, man.
I think the worst part though is mom guilt tripped me and she was like, no, give him some of your Pokemon cards though. I was like, okay, fine.
After they were already missing?
Well, like he gave me back the half that he stole, and then I
What?
gave him like
But
like
the-
1/5.
Yeah, I just gave him a bunch of energy cards, you little piece of shit.
Crazy, man.
Yeah.
The things you
a
never
cat
get
or
over.
I
The
know,
things
but
you never
petty
get
theft
over.
is the worst. Like sometimes you'll never
yeah.
forget that.
Yeah.
Charizard
yeah.
ain't petty theft. That's grand larceny, man.
Depending on what
Yeah.
what version it is.
Yeah, it was a
the
big
first
score, man.
edition.
Oh yeah, it was
a
worth
big score.
like 300 grand or something.
I was thumbing through things for Throwback Thursday, right? And one of them, there was a video where it's just we're in like that old, warehouse, and we're like, "Hey, I'm looking for guitars. You know where I can find guitars?" And like, "Oh, we have a guitar arsenal."
Yeah.
And then I went over to the corner to show all the guitars that we have. That was the corner that got fucking cut into and,
And
guitars
robbed.
stolen out of.
Damn.
So yeah, looking back, I was like, "Wow,
Yeah.
that's a retrospective, isn't it?"
Yeah. Those were good
Sweet.
guitars.
Yeah, those were good guitars.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, petty theft, you'll never fucking
It hurts,
forget.
man.
Yeah, it's the worst.
It's just like someone puts a cigarette out and you're like, okay, fine, and like you just look at it later. It's like, oh, okay, I know it's over here.
The wound is always there. But
Have you looked at it on eBay, like what it could be appraised for? these
Yeah,
days?
it would have been like
I'm doing
one of
it
the
now
top
for you.
tier ones. But
How much?
also,
how much?
like,
It's in the
I
thousands.
think like 30,000 minimum.
Yeah,
30,000?
yeah,
there's 240.
Let's go find this kid.
$243,000
yeah.
if it's a PSA 10.
Let's track him down, bro.
Esmeralda knew. She paid you up, didn't she?
Let's track down Esmeralda.
Here's 300. Oh,
She paid me.
400,000.
400,000.
Yeah, right?
Did
340,000.
Elvis spit on it? What are you talking about? What do you mean?
Oh, that shit was fire.
No,
What?
dude, it's fucking Pokemon, man.
But the problem was that I was a 6-year-old, so I already know because I love the card so much. I would have fucked that card up.
Right.
I would have
Yeah.
fucked
Oh,
it.
yeah,
That's
up.
one thing.
But I would
That's
still
true.
hold on to it.
Hey, that's still, you know, a couple grand. you
Yeah.
know?
That's fair.
Yeah, probably still,
Hey, man.
still $7,000.
That's still
Yeah.
rent.
Yeah.
But yeah, so then our second album.
Yes. Welcome to
Yeah.
the show.
We recorded at another studio. That time we kind of stepped it up, and we kind of got lucky with getting a day at Studio 606, which
Cool.
is Dave Grohl's spot in the
Yeah,
Valley.
nice.
Dope.
So we got to record most of our second album there, season 2. So that was rad. And then after that, that's kind of when COVID hit, and then we were kind of forced to get back into self-recording.
Yeah.
And I think we kind of just got tired of having to rely on studios and having to rely on engineers.
Why do you think we built this place?
Yeah,
right.
you guys know.
Yeah,
you guys
yeah.
know.
Yeah.
So we kind of wanted to step up our own recording game, you know, and I feel like we've tracked 3 albums now on our own.
Hell
2
yeah.
are released. Fernando and Strangers in Pictures, the one that just came out. And I feel like, yeah, we're getting better every time. So that's where we're at now. And like, I feel like we're happy with where we're at with that. And maybe eventually it'd be nice to go to a studio and work with somebody else. If it seems like a good opportunity or, you know, it makes
Yeah.
sense, but
But
we're
you
not
seem
relying
to,
on it.
You seem to know your sound, so like,
yeah.
that really helps. When,
Sure,
when you
sure.
can execute like what you hear in the
Right.
recordings, so.
And that's kind of the beauty of the age we're in.
Yeah.
You know, if you learn how to use, you know, certain digital tools,
yeah.
Right.
you can really use them to your advantage.
Are you Logic? Are you Pro Tools? Or what are you?
Logic.
Okay. All right.
Logic,
Logic,
Universal
Pro
Audio.
Tools.
13
Great.
Pro Tools.
Okay.
Yeah. Are you
Yeah, you
going?
know.
Are you going live drums in one session? Are you splitting up into multiple days?
We've done both. We've
Okay.
done both. The fourth. Oh, sorry.
Oh, and also done electric drums and then blended them. That was interesting.
Oh.
Yeah, we tried that on the
cool.
4th album, kind of
Yeah.
like blending samples just to try it.
Yeah. So like maybe like cymbals or
Well,
analog or
I'd
something?
do a whole take on electric drums
Yeah.
and then a whole take on like acoustic drums.
Yeah, and then
Oh,
we'd
that's
blend
sweet.
mostly the kick and the snare. Like we'd blend that,
Yeah.
just to pump them up,
Cool.
just to
Not a
try
bad
it.
idea.
Yeah.
Our 3rd album, it was like super raw. Just the drums in the room, kind of
Aye.
minimal mics. I think
And a theremin, I think, right?
there was a theremin on that album. Yeah.
I got
And a
freaky.
theremin.
That's right, man. Moog theremin, baby.
That's right. You got it. Use it.
Yeah.
And then the most recent album that is not out yet, that's still getting mixed. We went out to a house in Joshua Tree,
Yeah.
and you guys were saying you guys are about to go out there to write.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
right.
Just to
which
write.
is awesome.
Yeah,
Yeah.
tomorrow.
Yeah.
Oh,
you
it
were,
was
but you were
great
saying
place.
you tracked out there, so like,
Yeah.
Was
Don't
it-
we have a buddy out there? Wasn't
I don't know.
like
Yeah, I don't know, probably.
Maybe.
Whatever.
Larry the meth guy? What are you talking about?
We'll make friends when we go.
Jimmy Hua? Didn't he just go to like the desert and do a little recording in someone's like house?
Probably.
Kind of.
That's what people do.
Yeah, I mean that is what
Yeah.
you. So you brought?
It's just
like
Oh,
Either
Rob
that or
Castle,
shrooms.
Rob Castle, Big Rig.
ah
He's in Pioneer Town. He's
right.
a spiritual guide right now.
Yeah.
That's what he's
Really?
doing. Yeah. He's one of the.
Yeah.
He's
You
doing
want to
that.
do ayahuasca? Hit him up.
We got to hang with this guy.
Yeah.
A couple weeks ago, he said, I'm taking a 60-day thing, and so you won't hear from me on Facebook. Yeah,
A 60-day
okay.
thing.
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
going to do like a spirit quest or something.
That's hilarious. I
drink
never
all
heard
this
someone say it quite like that. I'm going to take a 60-day thing.
Oh, no, he had a name. And I looked it up, and I was
Spirit
like,
quest.
it's some kind
Oh,
of.
okay.
Yeah.
That's
No,
awesome,
60-day
man.
thing.
No,
Yeah. Yeah, I think that's
All
what
right.
it's
That's why
called.
he's so well
Spirit
trusted
quest.
with his
I got
retreats.
like a
you see,
60-day thing.
things. Just a thing. Yeah.
But wait, so you said you got an Airbnb out there. You
Yeah.
bring drums. You made sure it was like a space you could record in, obviously,
Well,
right? Or
Yes
I mean,
and
it's the
no.
desert.
Well,
It's
I mean,
a
that,
desert,
that was
yeah.
kind of part of the fun, man. I was
Yeah.
like, let's kind of like take a gamble a little bit and just kind of. I wanted to not know exactly what we were going to get. I looked at pictures.
Sure.
And I talked to the host. I'm like,
Yeah,
hey,
right.
we're going to be like playing live drums. Is that all right?
Yeah.
And she was like totally cool with it.
Yeah.
Sweet.
So
and then you're like, sweet.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
So yeah, so we packed up the van and us and our cousin Blaine played bass on the
Blaine.
record.
Nice.
Shout out,
Sweet.
shout out Blaine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And yeah, we went to this house and it ended up being super cool.
They had a jacuzzi.
Yeah, they had a nice jacuzzi, and the
what you
living room had a great sound to it. So we had, we had the drums in there,
Nice.
and we tracked the majority of the album in like 3 days,
Dope.
not the vocals or anything. And
Oh,
yeah,
and I got wine drunk in front of a fire. That was dope.
Yeah.
Oh, hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
you were doing that thing where
Feel
you
like a
were
boozy
you were
bitch.
mixing whiskey and Rocky Road ice cream. Remember that?
That too, yeah.
Little desserts.
The whiskey
Yeah.
road.
Yeah, fuck.
Whiskey Road.
That's
Whiskey
what
the Whiskey Road.
That's what he called
Take
it,
me
man.
home.
I had
right.
a little bit, well, too much whiskey at that point.
Fuck yeah.
Was that in
Yeah.
the? Was that after recording drums or in the middle of recording? Okay.
After.
Yeah.
If I'm playing to a metronome, there's no way I can do
Business
this.
do that.
I saved that for later.
All of a sudden, time is just like moving.
But yeah, that was awesome. That was a lot of fun.
Yeah. How long were you out there?
I think it was like 3 nights.
Cool.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
How many songs?
I could have gone for more time. 9 songs.
Fuck yeah.
Great.
That's
That's
awesome.
awesome.
Oh, but you should be aware that in certain places in Arizona or not like in deserts with
Deserts.
Yeah.
like Airbnbs, a lot of people don't realize that if they don't have actual plumbing and septic tanks,
You're gonna
they'll
tell that story?
yes.
All right. Anything goes tonight, gentlemen.
We were just out in
caused a
Pahrump. Shout out
mishap,
Pahrump.
apparently.
Yeah.
All right. So I wasn't sure if we were gonna tell that story, but
Oh, why not?
Yeah. Of course.
hey, man, I was waiting for you, man.
Be honest,
You're the star of this story. So
between you, me, and Blaine, I think in that situation, I was the just the little extra .02 just to make it break.
maybe,
Maybe.
or you were like the 30%.
shower was already backing up the night before.
Look.
And so was the sink.
We don't know.
Hey,
we don't know.
When you
But
gotta go. You
The
gotta
role
go.
of the younger brother.
here's what happened. Here's what we do know, guys.
Yeah. Give us the facts.
All right, it's time to pack up, right? Right, we got to get out of this Airbnb like 11 a.m. There's a
Yeah.
cutoff time where you get a fee or whatever. So the van's all loaded, and we're ready to go. Casey tells us he has to poop, and we're like, "All right, man, go do your thing." He's in there for like 45 minutes.
It was the wine. That was the problem. It was
Hey.
clearing my system.
and like we're over time at this point. I'm like, okay, whatever. I guess we'll get out of here when we get out of here.
We'll get our shit down.
And then you come out of the bathroom, and you're like, "Hey, man,
It won't
I gotta tell you something."
It's coming up instead.
Fully clogged. Poop is like backing up.
But did not leave the rim.
All right.
I wanna
all
make
right.
that
At least it was
clear.
contained. It's contained.
You did-
Surface
but-
tension has
yeah.
been
The
achieved.
host didn't have a plunger. There was no plunger on site. We look all over the
Also
house.
no broom. I thought that was weird too.
Yeah.
That's on them.
She had a hot tub, which was cool. But yeah,
Yeah.
no plunger.
That's on them.
Where do you think all the money
That
went?
is on them. So
Yeah.
I message her.
Yeah.
I'm like, hey, I'm really sorry this happened.
We need a plunger.
Yeah, we need a plunger. We
Yeah.
we would be, we
Yeah.
would be happy to plunge this.
Yeah, yeah.
Take care of our mess,
Yeah.
and doesn't get back to me. I give it a little bit of time. Hours go by, doesn't get back to me. So we're like, all right, I guess we got to go. Like,
Yeah.
we
Yeah.
just
yeah.
gotta-
Just
we
leave
just
it.
got. We're out in the desert. It's not like we can go, to a Walmart and get a plunger.
Yeah.
She
Yeah.
shows
Like-
up the next day. The house smells like shit.
So I
Worse.
think maybe 3 hours go by. I finally get a message from her, and it's a picture of the bathtub. It's full of poop water, and the bathroom floor just flooded. And my guess was the cleaning lady came. She never relayed the messages about the toilet, so she just flushes it, thinking it's gonna go down, and it all backs up. And then she's trying to hit me for like $800
No,
in fines,
hell no.
plumber
Yeah, yeah.
fees. So we get into it.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Like we have to get Airbnb involved.
Right.
So like we're on the phone, like working it out. I'm like, hey, like this is not on us.
I actually love this story.
Yeah.
Like we did everything that was in our power.
Yeah.
Like people should have the ability to poop.
Yeah.
In
an
your
Airbnb.
house.
You should have a fucking plunger.
And you should have a plunger.
Yeah.
Pooping is
And-
not a crime.
Pooping is not a crime.
Pooping is not a crime, and sometimes toilets back up. That happens in every house.
Yes. This is why
And-
you own plungers.
Right.
Oh,
I thought it was obvious. I
Yeah.
thought, but she gets really rude, and
Of course.
it's this whole thing. And she's like, "Well, it's a misuse of the toilet." I'm like, "Wait, pooping is a misuse of the what do you do with the toilet?"
Yeah. Yeah.
So, but we didn't have to pay any fees. Airbnb
good.
was on our side.
Good. Yeah.
which was awesome. And
Shout out Airbnb.
Shout out
shout out
Airbnb.
Airbnb.
Serious.
They actually told us, they were like, most of these cases, like probably 95%, and like these poop cases, we side with the guests. Just so you know, I'm like, all right, great.
We have a file.
Like
the
the we would have had to do
Poop
something
cases.
like really dumb, like
Yeah.
you know.
The,
I mean,
the picture is a whole bunch of bags of drugs, and they're like, all right, well,
Yeah,
maybe the host has got something on this.
Yeah. You tried to, like flush your shoe down
Have
the
you
toilet.
ever gone to the bathroom after being like really hungover and drinking like too much?
Yeah.
That shit's not gonna be solid.
No.
So I don't think
It can't have been you.
I know, right?
Yeah.
And Airbnb sided with you. Use coupon code Raised On TV.
That's right. So anyway, we know it's gonna be a great album.
we know it's
Based on that, you know.
So look out
Also
for the
be aware-
poop files on Spotify. Yeah.
And beware of septic tanks in the desert.
So when our 5th album comes out, that's the one. That's the poop album.
Give me the picture. Here's the cover. This is what it looks
Yeah,
like.
it's just
actually be a
the backed
dope
up
cover.
bathtub. Yeah.
That'd be an awesome cover. Just like change the saturation so it's not as gross.
Yeah, we'll mess with it.
Yeah.
Everything was classy in black and white.
Exactly.
All right, we'll get into Photoshop.
Yeah.
A nice sepia tone, cooling.
It could be anything. You don't know.
Yeah, zoom in real tight. Right on the
Yeah,
log.
it could just
No one
be a
knows
full
what it is.
bathtub. you know?
Oh, goodness gracious. That's
Rock and
great.
roll, guys.
But that's 9 tracks?
9 tracks.
You just dropped this album. When is the 9 tracks? You said mixing?
Yeah, we're still trying to get the mixes feeling good.
LP4, did you mix that?
I mixed it, yeah.
Dope. But you're sending this one out?
No, I think I'm gonna try to mix it.
Okay.
But if for some reason
In
it's not coming
process,
out, then maybe we'll send it out. But
LP4, where's that tracked?
that was mostly tracked in our lockout.
Great.
In North Hollywood.
Cool.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Shout
yeah.
out the lockout.
Shout out the lockout.
Shout out, Lock.
Sure.
Yeah. Sometimes it's just a space in a thing. Sometimes it's like a company that rents out,
I still
rooms.
miss our illegal lockout, by the way. I
Okay,
still
which one?
miss it. The illegal one. The one that wasn't posted online that we found out through a friend. That was all just like people smoking weed constantly, in or out, drinking beer, in or out. There's someone that seemed like they were raising a family there.
You're dropping all the bombs tonight. man.
Allegedly.
But that's the practice space that is
I don't think it
legit.
really was a lockout.
Just a
Probably
room.
not.
It's just a bunch of people who don't want to get caught, so they're fine with you being loud as fuck for 3 hours.
Exactly.
But that's where we practiced for like a year.
I'd be
Squatters'
there
rights.
like
Squatters'
during like
rights.
the lockdown at 2 a.m. getting texts from mom in Victoria, just being like, "You need to be home right now. It's illegal to be out." I'm just like, "It's fine. No one knows where I am."
Oh. Pandemic?
Yeah.
Where it was curfews and shit?
that was during some riots, right?
Yeah, and also during like curfews, but like this was in the valley somewhere mysteriously that I can't like
Yeah.
place
Yeah.
exactly
We
because I
allegedly
kind of
did that,
forget,
too.
Yeah.
You know how moms are.
but I miss it.
Mom, it's cool. I can be out in the riots. I'm fine.
Take care of myself.
Take care of myself.
I'm riding. Check it out.
I can hang.
Stop worrying so much. It's just a riot.
It's just a ride. Don't worry about
It's
it.
just a rebellion.
It's a revolution. Don't you get it?
Are you joining? Here's my coordinates. So explosion of songwriting. How does the songwriting happen? Get finished? Cradle to the grave on a song.
We're
I
raised
just
on-
fuck with like the end a little bit. That's about it.
with the
Just a little bit.
Yeah. I mean, well, Raised on TV. Yeah, I guess it's mostly just me, kind of just
Yeah.
cranking away.
You just have songs at the ready.
I try to. Yeah. I mean, I try to make a point of like I'm always trying to write through the bad times, through the good times, through the
Yeah.
uninspired times.
Is this like a ritual exercise type thing where you're like
It's
writing
become
once
that.
a day? Yeah.
Yeah, it's become that. I mean, there's days that I miss, days where I'm like feeling depressed or whatever. It doesn't
Totally,
happen.
yeah.
But I feel like I might miss a day, but I don't miss a week.
Great.
You know?
Yeah.
But what's really good is that when I end up not liking the song or like a certain part of like the core structure of it, I'm just like, no. You're just like, are you sure? Like we could just try. Like I'm just like, no. Like it's.
So you have veto power, is what you're saying.
Well, no, it's not so much that. It's
He's
just like,
Palpatine and I'm Vader.
Yeah.
it's just like if it just rubs me the wrong way for a very specific reason that I can place, then it's an issue.
Yeah.
But like,
Well, I want you to be rubbed the right way.
and
man.
it's only
That's it.
happened like once or twice. That's literally it.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's good.
I mean, I'm open to the criticism, man.
Yeah. No, that's the thing is that like usually if like most people aren't. Most people are like, "What are you? This is my baby, man.
Yeah,
You're
right.
calling it ugly?" I'm like, no. It just has whiskers. I'm like, you're an asshole.
Yeah.
Just the baby has a tail. You don't see it.
Why are you holding a dead baby?
He's got a lazy eye. Fair enough.
Sometimes.
Fair enough.
Well, if you could estimate, how many songs do you think you've written?
Man.
Yeah.
Damn.
At least over 100.
At least over, probably a couple hundred. Well, because I write a lot for the Travis Kreeps project, and I've written 3 or 4 albums for that.
I wasn't even counting that shit. I was like,
Yeah.
And then Raised On TV, what's 5 albums now? I'm like halfway through the 6th album.
Wow.
But you can't forget about songs that you've abandoned
Oh my
along the
God.
way.
I don't know, 400 songs. I don't know.
Yeah.
Great.
Yeah, 'cause, there's a lot that I've ditched over the years.
Yeah.
Yeah, songs from high school.
How do you think your writing style has, like, maybe even changed over the years? Like, when you start writing songs and you're learning guitar, you're telling me,
Right,
like,
right.
who's inspiring you to put chords together in words?
Oh, man. Well, when I was a kid, I mean, early inspirations were like Blink.
Yeah.
You know.
Oh, the records you're listening to, right? Green Day, Jimmy.
Yeah, Nirvana.
chords,
totally.
Sublime.
Sublime, yeah, sure. Like simple stuff that was great, which was a lot of the 90s.
Yep.
Yeah.
A lot of the power
Great
chord.
melodies, great
Yeah.
progressions.
Yeah,
Yep.
Weezer.
Powerful stuff.
But I feel like the first records that really kind of made me want to write really good songs were probably, honestly, the Beatles. Rubber Soul and Revolver and White Album. And
Yeah.
Do you like your melodies?
Yeah.
Thanks, man. Appreciate it. Most
You and
important
your
part.
fucking melodies.
You and your goddamn melodies, man.
Are you words first or notes first?
Mostly music first, but once in a while, words first.
Nice.
I feel like I do have a thing that I kind of always go back to, which is just me, acoustic guitar, go into like a cool spot outside, and just playing. And
It'll
then-
work every time, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, and,
Yeah.
just, and the riffs that I feel are cool are the ones I hold on to, and then always having a notebook and just writing things down. Whatever might be inspiring at that time, or
Yeah.
maybe it's about my life or not, whatever. And it's just a cool line that I hold on to, and then I go back to that piece of music that I thought was cool, and I try to fit it in. But then sometimes you're just feeling whatever the hell it is, and that turns into a song all at the same time.
Right.
Right.
Music and words
Yeah.
at the same time. You're angry.
10,
and it
15
all-
minutes, and you're like, okay.
Yeah,
That was easy.
That's cool when that happens.
Yeah.
But most of the time for me, it's the ones I think on for a while.
Cool.
Yeah.
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 Well, that's an odd thing to say because you, as a prolific writer, you're like, oh, I got to chew on some for a while. Okay, well,
Right.
that means you're revisiting some of these ideas and just kind of working bit by bit as it kind of develops.
Yeah, I guess I am. Yeah.
That's fun.
Yeah. No, it is. It is.
That's fun.
It is fun. Yeah. I mean, it is fun. There's so much to it though. Like you're going through your pain. You're going through your life. You're always kind of analyzing stuff about yourself and where you're at.
What do you think the overall like lyrical message that you think you portray? If you can give yourself like 5 different emotions,
Yeah.
like what do you think the overall lyric message would be?
I feel that's a good question, man. I feel like a lot of the time I kind of go to a place of trying to maybe talk to my younger self in a way, and
cool.
part. Yeah, I don't think I do it on purpose, but when I think about it, I kind of do that, and I'm trying to impart some kind of wisdom, like things I've learned, and like put it into cool lyrics. I go to that place a lot, but when I met my now wife, a lot of what I was writing were to sound corny. It was love songs. Like
Of course.
I was just feeling that.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I think,
What inspires the best song? Ladies.
nothing new. Nothing new.
I think my one favorite choice of like your lyrics was probably "Let Me Love You Like I Love Whiskey."
Wait, let me love you like I love porno.
Oh,
Ah.
damn it!
That's a Travis Kreeps song. So that's a whole different place. That's
It's
a whole
been a
different
moment,
interview.
man.
But
been
you
a
can do the
moment.
interview if you want, but I'm gonna wear a cowboy hat.
Fuck yeah.
I love the alter ego. Yeah.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
can schedule that one.
Yeah. The alter ego episode.
Will
Yeah.
Travis have an accent?
Yes, he does.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yes,
you'll
sir.
be the first
Alter ego.
Alter ego guest.
There'll be a separate signature on the wall
right.
too.
All right, I'm down.
Yeah.
I'm down.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's funny.
Hilarious.
Yeah, let me love you the way I love porno. It's, also a love
Good
song.
line.
Dude, that is a great line.
Yeah.
That is fucking.
The record's out. It's
Yeah.
called Beers and Tears.
All right.
Beers and tears.
And the song's called Let Me Love You.
Yeah.
What inspired this project?
Oh my God.
Comedy Country.
Alcohol.
Yes. Who's Comedy Country? Wheeler Walker Jr.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Not as dirty as that.
But like
That guy's hilarious. But yeah,
he's
Travis
hilarious.
Kreeps. It's a little more. It's like somewhere in that ballpark, but a little more subtle.
Yeah.
You know, like Andy Kaufman,
Perfect.
Sacha Baron Cohen. Like a lot. That's
Yeah.
where a lot of the inspiration came from.
Nice.
Because when I'd play the shows, I'd be in character as Travis, and
Excellent.
like the door guy knew me as Travis, and like
Nice.
Hilarious.
You
I
introduce
played-
yourself.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
You only drink Old Forester all night, like
Yeah.
yeah, that's right.
Well, I think a few times like
right.
there was where you would break character afterwards, and like some people that loved you got pissed off as an act.
right.
They're
Oh
like,
yeah.
you're alive.
Yeah. Like I broke their heart. You lied to me.
This guy's a phony.
So I stopped breaking. So I can't
just
break
lied,
character.
yeah.
Right? I have to
Yeah.
stay in character.
All night.
Dude.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
awesome.
Again,
really cool.
allegedly. Stay
Allegedly.
tuned for episode, I don't know, 190
Episode
something.
69.
Travis will be here.
Yeah, Travis Creeps.
Yeah.
Dude.
Dude, I love to.
Love that.
When it comes to an end, you have to do a farewell tour and video everyone's heart that you break as you break character.
Yeah, you break character on stage. Last song of
I
every
like that.
show.
I like
You
that.
Yeah,
break
dude,
character.
you just break character
be
like
hilarious.
after the last song. You just see everyone like what the
What's up with Raised On
Yeah.
TV? 2, 3, 4 minutes.
See a tear go down a cowboy's face. You son of a bitch.
I need to smoke my cigar now.
I loved you.
my whole life.
Oh yeah, man. But
Any plans to open for yourself?
That's actually a good point.
no plans at the moment. But
Who would headline?
It's crossed our minds. We could do that. You gotta play drums for Travis Creeps.
Oh, yeah,
as a
that's true.
character.
Yeah,
I've
yeah.
only done drums for the comedic thing, the comedic rock.
Oh, yeah, another project. So yeah, I actually have a thing coming out. It's a project called Weird Heroes. So it's an EP. The EP is called Sucky Job Musicals Volume 1. So it's 3 songs. One's about being a pizza delivery guy. One's about being a Lyft driver. And one's about being a substitute teacher. All jobs that I've had. And yeah, it's just funny songs, just, complaining about the job.
What the fuck?
And yeah, Casey played drums on that.
Hey,
So yeah, that's coming out.
I mean,
That's
Yeah,
coming
you've got
out
a full
soon.
bill, dude. You've got a.
Yeah, what the hell, man?
Yeah.
You
Why
don't
the
need
fuck-
friends.
just go on tour. You go on tour.
That's 3 acts. Yeah.
I just need you to bring in one
Oh
local.
man,
I got the
I feel
rest
like I
of
would
the
go
bill.
crazy, man.
That's when you pitch the venue and say, I've got a 3-band
yeah,
card.
yeah.
We're already
Isn't that
ready
what
for the night.
what Ben Gibbard's doing with Death Cab for Cutie and Postal Service?
That's right.
Right?
Yeah.
He's like
Right.
opening for himself.
Yeah.
that's fucking crazy.
I didn't even know that was happening.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
tough, man.
Yeah.
That's gonna be great. Is that already done?
It's
had other-
in the process of.
Yeah, I
think they're
had
on
Death
Hollywood
Cab and
Bowl.
I had Strokes. I had like Two Door Cinema, Jimmy World, Growlers, Block Party, some Killers. At times like Psychedelic Furs, like Smiths, Mac DeMarco. It's like all the things that I think, who would you tour with?
Yeah, yeah.
Like, if you buy on or get grabbed for someone's national tour.
oh man,
Beatles.
Beatles, man.
If they
Ozzy.
ever reunited.
Yeah.
Like who would we tour with, or that we thought would make sense?
Yeah, like ideal.
Like that, it would be like a cool fit.
Yeah.
Man, I think at times like we thought like Death Cab that would
Yeah.
make some sense,
Yeah.
We're somewhere in that maybe we're like a little rougher around the edges, but yeah, Death Cab, Weezer.
Totally.
Weezer, totally. Yeah.
I mean, Foo Fighters.
Yeah.
but
Of
who
course.
wouldn't want
Always.
to?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Weezer.
Weezer, Foo Fighters, sure. Yeah,
Yeah,
obviously.
that sounds great.
Yeah.
Sign me up for that.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, who else? We could get deeper into the weeds on that.
Yeah.
Arctic Monkeys would always
Oh,
be dope.
okay.
Yeah.
Arctic Monkeys, that'd
Yeah.
be sick. Yeah,
Just
good
because
call.
I feel like they would just bring like just because like the way the vocal like melody works, it would just be like way more intense.
Okay.
And
Yeah.
just like yeah.
There was a band, Rogue Wave,
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
also 2-piece.
No, good call. Yeah, Rogue Wave. Blind Pilot. Maybe a little bit more mellow than you guys, but still with that backbeat. I heard some REM influences as well.
Okay, yeah,
just
yeah.
like
Yeah, I could hear that.
yeah, in some tracks.
What about Film Speed? What about you guys?
What?
I don't know.
Who would you guys tour
Rock
with?
and roll. Who would
Yeah.
we tour with?
Black Keys.
Oh, hell yeah.
Royal Blood.
I guess so.
Yeah, you guys seem to have like a lot of
Queens. I don't
who?
know. Queens of the Stone
Oh
Age.
yeah,
Oh
yeah.
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 You guys have a lot of bluesy kind of vibes.
Yeah. Yeah. So none of those really do have bluesy.
Black
well,
Keys,
Black
for
Keys
sure.
does, yeah.
So
Yeah.
it'd be an Black Pistol Fire, like
Yeah, I
some of
don't-
these.
Cage the Elephant or something.
Oh, yeah, hell yeah.
KGF makes sense.
Yeah.
The dream bands.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing. You find their booking agents.
Yeah.
You pitch to them
And you
and
harass
say,
them.
Yeah.
Hey, did you see my? Did you see my reel?
For the last
Did you check out my
time.
Spotify?
Fuck off.
Here's my headshot. Here's my headshot.
Never come to my house again.
I know you didn't like the flaming pile on your lawn saying that we love you, but like, if you could just show us to the band, that'd be great.
I know I shouldn't have your home address, but I'm sorry that I scared your children. But it'd be great to play with.
I really like your house.
Yeah, you have a really nice house.
It's a great neighborhood.
Oh, shout out Boomfest.
Okay, yeah.
Can we discuss because
Boomtown
shout
Brewery.
out, shout out the brewery. And
Hell
what
yeah.
a great fucking
You
event.
which you guys were a part of.
Yeah, thanks for having us.
A
And what
great
a
addition,
great,
too.
great event. Like to coordinate all these things.
That's
and
awesome to hear.
You're hosting these things.
Yeah, we're doing one every 2 months.
The best.
If you guys want to get back on it,
Of course.
It was a great time.
Yeah, man.
Hell yeah. that's awesome
You're
to hear.
hosting
For real.
Taken Days is coming through,
Yeah, Taken Days is playing on the 27th of May.
and the Revies.
Oh, yeah. We
We-
know
we-
about those
yeah, we
guys.
know about
Yeah,
these.
You guys know the Revies?
Yeah.
Yeah, we go back with those guys.
No shit.
They're great.
We played with them in Venice, years back.
Fuck
Just
yeah.
stayed in touch, yeah. Yeah, they're awesome.
Revies are dope.
Yeah. Do you guys know the band Diva Bleach?
No.
From
yeah.
They're pretty cool. Yeah, all girl rock band. They're really cool from Phoenix. They're playing in
Oh yeah.
July. There might be one more spot open on that one if you guys want to get on it.
Ooh, July.
Early July, yeah. If it's early.
Yeah.
What, do you
That
I
was
think it's
the
late July.
That was
might
the
be gone.
underground
Okay.
one, right?
Yeah.
The underground place that we played at.
Oh, with them?
Yeah.
Yeah, the Nile Underground.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where's that?
Where is it?
That
Arizona?
was in Phoenix.
Cool.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's how we met that band. But
Yeah.
Boomfest, man.
Yeah. Good beers. Good place.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Spe-
how'd you
expensive
land?
as
So
taquitos.
you're like the organizers of that sort of thing, though, right? Is that
Yeah.
Because you have a relationship with the brewery, or how?
Pretty much, yeah. We played one of our shows right after COVID. Things were opening back up. Was at Boomtown Brewery
Okay.
with a friend of ours, also from Phoenix. Strangely enough, a guy named his band's called Narwhal Juniors. He was playing at Boomtown Brewery. I never heard of the place. He wanted us to play with them. We're like, yeah, sure, man. We show up. It's really cool. Cool big open room.
Yeah.
We play the show. It's fun. And then
Good, but
yeah,
not
the
fun.
manager of Boomtown's super cool guy.
Yeah.
Really easy to work with.
Loves music.
Loves
obviously.
music, and he was just like
obviously.
super honest. Like, hey man, like we haven't put on shows in a long time, and we want to get back into it. Would you be willing to help? And I don't really know the rock scene or the music scene. I'm like, yeah, we'd love to. And that's kind of how it started. So then it became like a couple of Thursdays a month, and then Boomfest was born out of that. Boomfest
yeah.
started it all.
Yeah.
We did the first Boomfest last year, and it went really well. Oh, nice. I got
How many do you think?
Killed this one.
How many do you think you're up to now?
Yeah.
But that little.
But look at.
I know, but look
Alright,
at that.
I
It's
gotta
another
get
That one
hockey
is
puck.
beautiful.
I know, isn't it beautiful? That's
It's a better puck.
nice, Yeah.
Yeah, it's the better
Mine-
puck, but
It's
yours
the
is
better puck.
really.
Was this
flat.
yours, man?
That's
Yeah.
me.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
that's
right.
clean. That's clean.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the work of a pro.
Really good.
I've been doing this a while.
He has the one true can.
Yeah. After this, I'll show you the perfect can.
true.
We call it the one true can.
One can to rule them
Is it
all.
like in a glass case?
No,
should
it's
be.
just on a shelf with a bunch of markers.
I'm
We'll
actually
show you
excited.
We always like it when people pick, beers that come in cans because then we can can crush.
Ooh,
love
it's not bad though. Not
I
bad.
know, like I have the tallest one. Like that's some kind of shame in the round, right? Oh, okay, it's happening. How many Boomfest do you think are up to now?
I think we're about to do Boomfest 6.
Yes.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, no, it's
Cool,
been
well.
cool. It's been growing. We've been meeting so many cool bands,
Yeah.
like you guys.
Like you guys. Yeah.
And it feels like it's just like a really organic, local kind of indie rock scene, just being put together and
That's
no
kind of
bullshit.
the way to do
I
it.
love that
yeah.
it's not on Sunset.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can park.
Yeah, dude. We
Not-
got there and I'm like, fuck yes. I have to deal with the parking lot, parking structure, driving around for 5 hours. Like we were on the extra warehouse.
Okay.
Like we were right on the side of that. So like 2 cars in, I was like, oh, I can carry my shit easily.
Oh yeah, you can even illegally park over there. It's fucking beautiful.
Yeah.
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
No, but that district, is that a warehouse district? I mean, everything
well,
in
there's
LA
a
is a
school
district.
behind it
I
or
think
something, right? Wasn't there like there's like
I
a
hope-
Montessori or some
Wait, what?
shit?
Wait, what?
Yeah. isn't
There's a
there-
school?
I think there's
I
like
hope
some
not, because
kind
there's
of-
like a strip club down the block.
Yeah, there's definitely a strip club.
I think there's everything.
Damn.
It's within
Yeah.
1,000 feet.
It's a
I
hub.
mean, I know the arts district. It's not too far. But
Right.
I don't know if it's
Yeah.
technically a part of that.
Right? Everything's a district. There's a jewelry district.
Yeah.
There's a
Yeah.
fashion district. There's a
Yeah, the
paper
financial,
district.
fashion.
Exactly.
It's close to Little Japan.
Yeah.
Oh,
it is.
yeah.
It's downtown.
Downtown,
it's
man.
It's on the outskirts, but it's downtown.
Yeah,
It's
you
in
know,
the mix.
LA's only like this big.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's only as big as a country.
Right.
Yeah.
Hey.
Born and raised LA?
Yes.
Born San Diego, raised LA.
Oh, I
Hey.
forgot.
Hey.
Yeah.
That makes me
Shout out San
insensitive.
Diego.
Shout out San
I was born in La
Diego.
Jolla.
Oh, okay, all right.
Yeah.
The nice part.
Yeah. Yeah.
San Diego.
Yeah.
I was born in El Cajon. The not nice part.
We're from Redford
They're not
Township,
as- well,
Michigan.
The
Michigan?
all right part. Yeah.
Oh, hell yeah, all right.
Michigan guys. Yeah.
Right on. How'd you guys meet?
Facebook.
Really?
Oh.
A friend of his tagged us.
Yeah, I
a
just
friend
got-
of ours, one of those.
Just got tagged and they were holding drummer auditions.
You're looking hard.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Sound Matrix.
And I was
already.
in between bands. My old band had just broken up.
Okay.
We just had the time.
I was just looking for a rebound, and then all of a sudden, these guys-
We sucked him in, literally.
Did you put a ring
I
on?
love it. Beautiful story.
Yeah. Tours.
Yes.
Yes. When's
Yes.
the next? When's the last?
So
We were talking about Dwarf, weren't we? What were we
Red-
talking
Yeah,
about?
Red
Dwarf.
Dwarf.
Yeah.
Yeah. Would you guys still want to play that?
We were just there.
we just were
Did
there
you-
last weekend.
That's
Yeah.
okay. Yeah. And
Yeah.
you guys were saying that it was too close together, right? To play the one that we're doing.
Yeah, but what's your date again?
That I think is June 25th. Gotta double check that.
Okay.
Late June.
Let me know. I'm already.
Yeah, I gotta
down
see-
for-
Yeah, you're at
I know
Yeah.
in theaters Friday is supposed to play, but I heard the drummer broke his arm.
Oh, jeez.
But
God.
I actually got to check in with them to see if they're all right.
Dude, we lost
Okay.
the band on tour because they got COVID.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Guys, COVID's
Two-
still a thing.
Yeah, 2 of them got COVID. They're like, guys, I'm sorry, we had to pull out. And I was like, I was so looking forward to seeing you.
Yeah.
Red Dwarf is a dope spot. Have pizza.
Oh, yeah.
It's really good.
Yeah, yeah.
Dude,
yeah, right.
What is it? Punk
Yeah,
rock
we love it.
tiki bar?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Punk rock
you've
tiki
been there already.
We've
Oh,
been
okay.
there. We've
Nice.
been
Cruising through again.
Yeah.
cruising.
Yeah.
Yeah, cruising back.
They have
So-
Detroit pizza.
Oh yeah, that pizza's awesome.
Boom. Didn't even have to say anything.
It
is awesome.
We know. We know.
Yeah.
So we have some stuff this summer. Las Vegas, Tucson, Phoenix, Northern California, some and random spots around LA, and so yeah, it's
Oh, here's a fun question.
What's up?
Favorite LA venue to play?
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
other than Boomtown Brewery.
Other than Boomtown.
Oh,
I
there's
had
no
to save
Boomtown.
that.
Okay.
I
Oh
already had a
man,
choice.
Yeah.
once upon a time, it was the Satellite.
Yeah.
Yeah.
R.I.P.
Satellite.
Yeah,
Satellite.
man.
Yeah.
Satellite.
Yeah. Pour one out.
Dude, I walked by the
yeah.
Satellite the other day. It's sad, man.
They're not
What is it?
open yet?
Isn't it like a restaurant now?
I think
or-
it was nothing still.
It's
It was
still
just boarded up,
nothing.
nothing.
Bummer.
Yeah, that was
Yeah.
one for me.
Yeah.
What about you?
Love the Satellite. Fuck LA.
Nothing.
Yeah.
I think it was
Ah,
Rocco's
Pete.
Lounge. It was a lot of fun in Silver Lake.
Oh wait, Rafa's Lounge?
Rafa's Lounge.
I don't know that one.
Yeah, I think that place has been closed for a while. They
Yeah.
closed before
Yeah.
COVID, I think. there was other stuff going on there.
That's why it was fun.
Let's just say they had no regard for the law.
What are those venues?
Mavericks, if you will.
Wait, there's a cap on how many people you can have in an indoor space?
Yeah.
What?
What are you talking
Wait,
about?
wait, who's the fire department?
Wait, what? We have a fire department in LA?
There is a fire in this building.
But
Yeah,
it's
Rafa-
show night.
Rafa's was fun,
Nah,
man.
it's just a joint, man. Still illegal. Why?
This lady's breathing fire.
Yeah, what else, man? What else?
Yeah, Satellite's great.
Yeah, Satellite was awesome. There's a lot of spots, though.
Yeah. I mean, there's tons of venues.
Harvell's is still cool.
Yeah,
in
yeah,
Santa
that's
Monica,
fun.
we've had
Yeah.
some good shows there.
I don't think we ever played there.
Yeah, Harvard Stone.
Harvard
is
Stone's
cool.
great. Yeah.
Yeah, Harvard Stone's a good
The
spot.
parking just sucks balls.
Yeah. Shit parking. Yeah.
Oh,
Harvell's
shit,
is definitely
parking, dude.
better
Oh,
with
yeah.
parking.
It's in the middle of a shopping center that has no parking lot.
yeah.
Yeah.
Parking
How are
is
you
real
with
bad.
parking?
the street.
Yeah.
What? Maui Sugar Mill? in the valley.
Yeah, that's
It's a decent valley spot, you
I
know.
don't know that one.
I never played that one.
Not yet.
No.
You guys would dig it.
Yeah.
It's always fun. You know?
Cool.
What's the place we just played in LA? The last place we played in LA. Not just played.
Redwood?
Redwood
No.
Bar.
The one where we met
That's a cool place.
Mandala.
Oh yeah,
Peppermint.
the fucking what was that
Peppermint.
place?
I've never played there.
Yeah,
That place is pretty fun.
That's cool.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's really
alright.
really cool vibe.
It's hype. I've heard it's cool.
Yeah.
You redwooded?
We had redwooded.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's fun.
Yeah, it's cool.
it's
It's
alright.
cool.
Yeah.
If it's a
Come in
good
every-
night, you know, it's great.
Yeah.
We had
We-
the
oh, yeah.
circus.
Literally,
circus
the
came.
circus was in town.
Oh, wow.
Literally, a circus came and watched our
Like
show.
That's
Yeah.
awesome.
There's like they're at the bar and like a dude stretching his leg over his head.
Yeah.
While we're just like fucking murdering, and I was just like, wow.
Dude,
It's like a
can't-
built. Yeah,
you can't top that.
He was
Can't
vibing.
top that, Yeah.
They had a
He
good
was
time.
Yeah.
yeah.
That's
It was
awesome.
like post show for them,
Yeah.
and they're like coming for
The one guy came up to like Craig or something was like,
Yeah.
"Thank you, I really needed this." I was like,
Yeah. Very
dope.
large, very greased, very clean man.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
And I was like, thank you. Thank you. Yeah.
That's awesome.
"We are in LA."
Do you eat fire? You can be honest with me.
Yeah,
Did they ask you to join the circus?
He immediately said,
yeah. We're going on the road. You guys need more gigs.
we could use a man of your talents. Guitar and sing. I don't know.
Just you though. The rest of them can stay.
Yeah, fuck the band. Just
I'm on the tightrope. This doesn't feel right. This is wrong. Favorite city outside SoCal?
Just to play in?
yeah.
Oh man.
On the East Coast, West Coast?
I mean,
Anywhere.
regardless
All
of venue,
coasts.
just
Anywhere. Oh my
yeah.
God.
New Hampshire was dope, but that was like super like intimate kind of thing.
Yeah, Wolfsboro, New Hampshire.
Yeah.
Oh,
Like
yeah.
middle of nowhere.
That was one of those. That was one of those random wild nights.
Yeah.
What brought you out to the East Coast? Were you doing a tour out there?
We were doing a tour out there.
Nice.
It was 2019. Yeah, the year before, you know, it all went to
Oh,
shit.
yeah.
Before it all went to hell.
You're like momentums.
I mean, looking back, I'm really thankful that we got out that summer the way
Yeah,
we did.
right?
'Cause we were on the road, man, for like almost 2 months.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah,
You know, had no idea what was to come.
totally.
And I feel like we really milked it that summer.
And then we got those free carts from doing that catering job.
We don't talk about that.
Oh yeah. Allegedly.
What else do you want to talk about?
Allegedly.
What other skeletons do you want to pull out of the closet tonight?
That's this show. That's this show.
I had a good stoner thought right now.
Oh.
That BC is now before COVID, not
Yeah, yeah.
before Christ.
Oh wow.
We are
I was
in
gonna
the-
go with British Columbia.
So 2019 BC.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we were doing this tour, and we went all the way out to the East Coast. It was our first time.
Yeah.
And that night we were in Wolfsboro, New Hampshire, off of Lake Winnipesaukee.
Okay.
Man, these are
Yeah.
some words.
These
Dude.
are some New England ass words. Yeah.
Winnipesaukee.
The crowd was only like
Wolfsboro.
12 people, but like from the moment that we played to 2 a.m., it was just us and those 12 people.
It was one of
Nice.
those shows where like everyone was so engaged, so into it. So one person represented like 20 people. You
Yeah.
know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
12 people in that room was like 300 people. It was
That's awesome.
wild.
Yeah.
Like it was such an energy. And we all ended up like hanging out the whole night, you know, partying and hanging out by the lake up till like 3 a.m. Yeah, that was a rad night. That was such
Yeah.
a cool group of people and a really fun, awesome show. But yeah, no, to answer your question, man, so many awesome cities to play in, so many different venues around the country, up in Canada.
I mean, it's
all-
hard to replace those magical evenings where the whole room is just vibes.
That was just
Yeah,
like a
yeah, yeah.
special night, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it was awesome.
Yeah. And then we ended up like drinking because they were giving us like they gave us like what 12 like a case of free beer too because they
I think they did.
and so there was a lake right next to like
Yeah.
the venue or like and then so we just started drinking beer until like sunrise like just
Walking
hanging
towards
out.
the lake.
Yeah.
Dude, we were living, man.
We never got there, but we did drink a lot of beers.
I think we played the show.
It was fun, man.
It was so good, dude. Yeah.
It was great. St. Augustine, Florida. Remember that?
Oh,
He ended up sleeping on the pool table on the bar.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Well, right
yeah.
Just to give you guys some.
the bar
good it was.
right before the. I feel like I shouldn't go in detail, but I feel like it doesn't matter.
Hey, man.
Allegedly.
You tell all.
Allegedly.
Please.
The bartender was like this sweet dude, and like the owner was just like telling us how he was going through like a divorce, so he was also sleeping in the bar.
You already got like the TMI. It was like family. They were like, listen, man.
I like once he left, the guy like pulled out a bong and was like, "Hey, you ready to smoke some weed?" And I was like, "What? Okay, sure." And he's like, "Here, this stuff is really good." And he gives it to me. I'm like, "Okay, cool." And I like hit it and like, "Oh fuck, I'm super high." And like takes the bong and like he starts talking about the Renaissance and how fucking crazy
The
it gets.
Renaissance.
Yeah, no.
That's fun.
Yeah. And like
It's a
how
good
there's
night.
orgies and all this shit. And then like
That was his focus of the Renaissance, were the orgies.
yeah. And like how
I just wanted someone to
Renaissance
talk
is
about
really
orgies
good.
with.
Not the art.
yeah, and like how this dude like from
the
Japan
science.
who's like a professional like katana like master like came out to like be a part of the yeah.
I don't think I knew about any of this.
Whoa.
Yeah. But like the funny part is like he started packing another bowl and then just gives me the bong and then like as I'm hitting he goes, "Oh, by the way, that shit is fucking strong." And I'm just like, "Oh."
As you're
you're
already
clearing
ripping.
it.
Yeah.
Was this before the show or after the show?
After the show.
Okay.
Yeah. And then that's when I like fucking passed out on the fucking pool table thinking that I was like going to die. I could
I have a
not
picture
stop
of it. I gotta
thinking
show you
about
guys.
that.
There's a
Yeah,
picture
yeah.
of it.
Yeah.
You had a little conversation with the devil, and then you passed out.
Yeah, pretty much.
Small conversation.
Yeah.
Great show though. Great show.
It was a fun show. We got to that venue and the manager was like, "Hey, you guys have a place to sleep tonight?" And we're like, "Not really. I mean, we're like, in our van.
Yeah.
So, well, you guys can sleep in the venue if you want." And we're like, "Really? Like, we've never been offered that."
Yeah.
Like, I
It's a
mean,
weird one.
I love
Yeah.
his rule though. His rule is the best.
What was this rule?
His rule is like, so I just want you guys to know if you want to drink, or 2 or 3, I'm completely okay with it. Just don't steal a bottle.
That's right.
You would be the first person, and that would make you an asshole.
And stay away from my daughter. Other than that, you're good to go. Do whatever you want. Yeah, I do remember that now.
Yeah, that was a great rule, though.
Or
Yeah.
3.
Or 3. Just
Yeah, or
don't
3.
steal a bottle.
Yeah.
That's
Don't
right.
steal my
We're like,
shit.
all right, yeah, dude, we're not assholes.
Moral
We're
of
not
the story: check out the Renaissance Fair.
Okay. But yeah, St. Augustine, Florida. Austin, Texas.
Austin.
Austin's fun. Austin's awesome.
That was a fun night.
It was, but I had like a weird ass experience.
You always do, though.
I know. I never expect it from other people. It's always like internally.
Wait, what is this?
The pool
So-
table passed out on me.
I was like, I was feeling very social, so I was just like walking up to anybody and everybody, just talking to them. And like every time someone found out I was from LA, they're just like, "Oh, you're gonna fucking move here." I was like, "No, I'm just here to play a show."
Yeah, yeah.
I like
Eat good
Like,
barbecue.
They're already getting testy about that shit.
Instinctual shit.
Yeah,
Well,
and then
you're
this
gonna
one,
move here, aren't you?
this one, oh my god. So I ended up walking up to this girl, just being like social, and I was like, "Oh, hey, how's it going?" And she's like, "I have a boyfriend." I was like, "Oh, that's
Whoa!
awesome. Like,
Yeah,
how
yeah.
long have you guys been dating for?" And she's like, "Blah blah 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 blah." I don't remember.
That was that party you went to, right? And like everyone was just like really rude for whatever reason.
No, that was after.
Oh.
Yeah, no, that was in Louisiana.
Wait, what?
Yeah, the
Wow.
party afterwards was in Louisiana.
That was Austin, man.
Nah,
That's when we got Whataburger.
Really?
Whataburger's in Texas.
Shit, that was a different time. Oh wait, oh shit, yeah, you're right. That was after.
You got him back with the Whataburger.
Yeah. That's the
You
one
can't
thing
deny that
remembers.
fact, man.
There's core memories.
Yeah. You got to remember Whataburger.
But the funny thing is that like I started talking to her, that girl at Austin, Texas, at that bar still, and then like she just ended up just like walking away. I was like, okay, that's okay, whatever. I don't fucking care. And then I ended up like seeing her again, and like this time with a dude, and I got real excited. I was like, oh, this is your boyfriend. Hi, boyfriend. What's up? And like just introduced myself, and like he was really cool. Like we just started talking, and then like all of a sudden she just got like the bitchiest look on her face and just started walking away.
He's trying to steal my boyfriend.
And I was like, I'm sorry, dude. I hope it's good.
Yeah.
I hope it's worth it. And like he kind of smiled and was like, yeah, it is.
Yeah. Don't worry.
Yeah.
We got this. Yeah.
Santa Cruz is really cool.
Santa Cruz.
Santa Cruz.
Yeah,
Yeah. Good old Catalyst, dude.
Catalyst, yeah. We're gonna be playing Blue Lagoon,
Oh, yeah.
Never.
Ooh.
and we played another place that's really cool, Bocce's Cellar. You guys,
Oh, I've heard of this spot.
it's a cool spot. Yeah, we had a good night there
Sounds
recently.
cool.
Yeah, it was fun.
I always forget the place in Arizona. That like we always go to that French like breakfast place.
Oh, Flagstaff.
Flagstaff.
Yeah,
I
Monte
fucking
Vista.
love
The Monte
Fucking
Vista.
love that place.
That's an awesome spot. You guys got to check that out.
Someone just said Flagstaff.
Yeah,
is
yeah. The
absolutely.
Nova Babies just said.
It's
Oh, yeah,
literally just
yeah,
covered with like
yeah.
places to play.
We love
which is cool.
Last Exit Live. If you
In
want
Phoenix,
a
yeah.
place to really treat you well,
Really, Last
go-
Exit Live?
Dude,
Phoenix.
Really?
Yeah, in Phoenix.
I don't know.
It's a great venue. It's just like a box. So like stage, bar, bathrooms. And then in the back if you're a traveling band, they have a whole green room with
Separate green room,
showers,
yeah.
Oh,
laundry, a
Yeah.
giant green room.
Wow,
Like,
they treat bands right?
They actually treat bands
they
right.
actually treat
yeah.
bands right.
Wow, what a concept.
Allegedly right. Yeah.
Yeah,
What an idea.
I
Yeah,
know.
the Monte V. They put
Yeah.
you up in the hotel.
I wrote this down.
Yeah, you guys, and they
Win.
paid pretty decent. You guys got to play there.
Cool.
You guys
Flagstaff.
would dig it.
Yeah, that's
and
yeah,
Flagstaff
yeah.
is awesome.
Yeah,
Yeah, good
It's a
call.
cool city.
Good call on
I've
that.
been to Flagstaff, never played there.
Yeah, no, it's a beautiful
Yeah.
city.
The crazy thing is that when like we were playing there, I was just walking around like a few blocks, and I would just remember like every other block, I would just like see another band playing.
Fuck yeah.
Cool.
I was like,
Oh,
oh,
yeah,
cool.
yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, Flagstaff is cool, man.
Yeah. They like music, live music.
For sure.
Yeah.
Basically everywhere but LA. Like
Yeah.
live music. Yeah.
That's how that Last Exit Live
Yeah,
thing is
that's
too.
true.
Like
Yeah.
they pack out that place pretty much every time we're there.
Arizona
And
parties.
and it's because like there's people
Yeah.
that just like want to hear music, and they're like,
Right,
I come
right.
here on Fridays because they have bands.
What a
to drink.
concept.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I want to hear bands I've never heard of before.
Yeah.
Oh, what?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Yeah.
You don't want to pay
We usually end up playing
$500
with
to go
local
see
people,
another?
so,
Yeah.
yeah.
But yeah, Phoenix is great.
Yeah.
Talking about Phoenix. Man, so many good spots.
Sure. Where do you find? I have a brand new question.
Yeah.
Where do you find your audience most successfully? Do you you Spotify, you Instagram, you TikTok, you Twitter, you Facebook, you
I mean, we're always trying new stuff.
Bandcamp, SoundCloud? There's like so many, right?
We kind of do it
Yeah.
all, I guess. Like most bands do. Yeah, I feel like it's kind of been random. It's kind of been all across the board.
Yeah.
We've gotten some fans through Bandcamp recently
Great.
with the new album.
Yeah.
Nice.
And yeah, man. I mean, yeah, Instagram. We've definitely gotten fans through Instagram, Spotify.
Do you have a favorite outlet? I mean, like, what do you feed the most content to?
Honestly, most of them we've kind of been doing like a balanced attack.
Yeah.
Like we do reels, every couple of days, and like I'll put the reel on Instagram, TikTok, and on YouTube Shorts.
Yeah.
There you go.
So try to keep it pretty even, and then you kind of I don't know. I think you kind of learn like what works for what. Like Twitter is a funny one. Like
Twitter's fucking weird.
Twitter's really it's always been weird.
Yeah, yeah.
But
it's words.
Yeah.
Like
it
media
still has
doesn't
its
really-
place in a weird way, but it's
Yeah.
only for certain things. So like
Right.
you should have a
Yeah.
Twitter as a band, but you kind of don't use it that much.
No.
Yeah.
You know?
We don't use our Twitter.
Yeah.
We have one.
I think a Twitter is basically a link to our Instagram at this point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a redirection.
And then and Facebook used to be a much bigger thing.
Yeah,
Not
that's
so
not a
much
thing
anymore, but you should still have one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, you have to pay, right? You want Facebook to do anything for you, you have to pay
Yeah.
because otherwise all your people don't see anything, just like Instagram.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, it's because they're
Right.
the same
Right.
company now.
Yeah.
Yeah, totally.
Right. It's insane.
It is, man. But but reels are a cool thing because it gets you exposure to
Yeah.
people that have never heard of you, and that's the whole point.
Yeah.
You know.
whole
And
point,
attention
yeah.
spans are a lot shorter. Like
The funny
Right,
thing is, I think
right.
we're
better
gonna
you
start.
can pump out something, the quicker it is.
Yeah, I think we're gonna start leaning more on TikToks though. I can't wait to like awkwardly start recording Keaton when he's not knowing, like while he's driving.
I mean, you've been wanting to do that with or without TikTok.
Yeah, but, like-
just for your private
It's like
collection.
I have hours of footage.
we also
What's
like to
going
go
on?
into like random characters sometimes, so that will just be.
Sure,
Well,
man.
I bet
Yeah.
Travis Kreeps does well on TikTok. Yeah.
I just
Yeah.
started doing it with
There-
Travis Kreeps,
there
and
you go.
yeah, he's doing all right, man.
Yeah.
Like, Travis had a TikTok the other day that like went up to 8,000 views,
Boom.
like out of
Yeah,
nowhere. I'm like, what
Boom.
the hell? This shit's
Yeah.
crazy, man.
When he comes back, he's like, yeah. So Raised On TV's over. I'm now
I'm just
TikTok
doing,
star.
I'm just doing Travis. That's right.
Their first slot for my tour. You're like, well, first slot.
Well, we cut him. We cut him. Can't
That's right. I got a drink where the river's flowing, boys. Travis Kreeps. No, man, Raised On TV is not stopping.
Can I talk about Telecasters for a second?
Anytime.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, of course, man. Let's talk.
Is that your go-to?
It has been.
P90s?
P90s.
Semi hollow body.
Yep, Finline.
Yeah.
Yep.
How long you been playing that?
Since the beginning of Raised On TV, off and on.
Fuck
but
yeah.
So yeah, 2016, but I really started leaning on it probably 2018, 19.
Yeah.
Mostly as a 3-piece. It's just a great guitar to fill up the space.
Sure is.
Especially with the hollow body and the P90s.
Yeah.
That's
Is
why
your-
Craig loves it.
Is your backup
Yeah.
a Telecaster too?
My backup's a Strat.
Okay.
Yeah. Which I love just for different reasons.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
I
wow.
got a Strat. I love my Strat.
I love your Strat too.
Do you
We
hear
all
that?
love
Do you
my
hear that, Strat?
I love
You're loved.
Are you amp loyal?
I am. I am ample.
Yeah. I mean, what do you play?
Yeah,
What do you like?
a Bugera these days.
Oh, yeah.
Just a Bugera combo.
Oh. Alchemist? What is that? Sorry, they have a couple
Oh.
models like a road.
It's not the no. It's
Okay.
I don't know if it has a name even.
Yeah,
it's
fair
just
enough.
like it's just a 12-inch combo.
Yes, that's all you need.
It's a little bit older, I guess.
Yeah.
So maybe they come up with I don't know. They like come up with newer models.
I know they have a couple in the combo world, so I'd have to go into models and talk to you about
I
it. from
haven't
there.
gone down. Yeah, I haven't messed with Bugera in a while. Just like as far as new stuff goes, but
How long have you had that amp?
I want to say since 2018 or 19.
Great.
Yeah, and I love that amp, man. It's like that amp is a road warrior because I feel like I've been using it since we started like really heavily touring, and I've never had a problem with it. And I used to play a Vox, and there's a lot of great amps out there, but I used to play a Vox, which I liked for other reasons, but I would have problems with it. It would break down, and
Yeah.
yeah,
No,
stressful.
you want something that's dependable.
yeah, and I will say the Bugera
Same with guitars.
is dependable.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yeah. I know. How many guitars do you have now?
I mean, I have 5 or 6.
Okay.
Oh.
But I used to have more, but
Yeah.
I kind of mostly just like use 2, you know.
Yeah.
Fair
But
enough.
I mean, if I could, I'd get more.
Of course.
Welcome to
Welcome to
I know,
Guitar
man.
Guitarsenal.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Moving on. Next question. What else?
What have you guys been watching things like? What besides writing music and doing pandemic stuff?
Oh
did
my
you-
God.
Did you get into movies, TV shows?
Oh my god.
Oh.
are you watching?
Non-music?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can we talk about that?
Yeah.
Yeah, hell yeah.
What have you been watching lately?
Or you go first, Casey.
I lean hard on anime, so just Demon Slayer. That's been coming out lately.
Okay.
What was it? I think it was Mob Psycho 100.
Oh, don't know that one.
That was
Heard
like
of
a
Demon
new.
Slayer.
It's a new one that's actually pretty dope. It's
Okay.
on Crunchyroll.
Good old Crunchyroll.
Good
yeah.
old Crunchyroll, dude.
Oliver told me to One Punch Man. Do you?
Oh,
recommend
yeah,
to look
fuck
at?
yeah.
Okay.
One Punch
Man
Man's
is-
great.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
It's like perfect.
Yeah. One Punch Man is.
Like especially if you grow up with
Probably.
Dragon Ball Z, it's fucking perfect.
Yeah. Yeah.
I've been watching a lot of random stuff, man. I've been home a lot recently because my wife and I just had a baby.
Oh,
but-
congrats.
Congratulations! I was
Thank
going to
you.
say that earlier, but
Thank you. Yeah. So yeah, shout out to Louie.
Louie!
He's gonna
Oh
be
my God.
3 months tomorrow.
Oh, 3
Shout out to my wife Lindsay for birthing him.
Oh my God.
For
And-
birthday.
Yes.
But being the bath.
While I'm like panicking in the hospital. But yeah, so we've been watching all kinds of stuff. A show recently, Barry,
Yeah. Love
HBO. Yeah, and that's like currently going right now.
Great new season.
episodes on Sunday. Yeah, it's been awesome.
Barry. Fun fact about that show: I used to live in his apartment building.
No way.
In Koreatown. Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's way
They,
cool.
they filmed it at in season like 1 and 2. the
Really?
Pool scenes.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
Buddy.
I remember like picking you up for a gig, and
Yeah, yeah.
you were like, "Yeah, they're filming some shit in my apartment again."
Yep.
And I was like, "All right, let's go to the Mint."
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Love that show.
Ah, man, what else?
Have you seen Sweet Tooth?
Yeah. No, what's up with Sweet Tooth?
That's actually pretty entertaining.
Really?
Yeah, I'm like halfway through season 2.
What's that one?
Yeah, that's like
The Antler
it's,
people.
it's another end of
And
the
then
world.
End of the World.
Yeah, end of the world type thing where a virus goes through and wipes out humans pretty much by getting them really sick, and the ones that do survive can't procreate unless they want animal babies.
Nice.
Whoa.
So hybrids, like some have antlers, some have goat legs.
So it's real life
some have-
BoJack Horseman, is what you're saying?
Absolutely.
It's almost
Real
there.
life
Yeah,
BoJack.
yeah.
They're not fully done. So like they'll have like a pig nose and like pig
Nice.
ears
Wow.
and
Yeah,
some
yeah.
shit.
That's pretty cool.
Gotta see
Yeah,
that
but
one.
it's like you said, it's entertaining and it's like it's a different take on the end of the world. So it's not just like zombies are coming and you're gonna fucking die.
Yeah. It's got a unique take.
Oh, have you seen Magus Bride? That one is
I've heard
so.
things, yeah.
That one's very
That's
good.
so metal
the
sounding.
anime people.
It
in my life.
is. It is. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just about like I think it's like a Native American folklore creature of like supposed to represent nature that has like a deer skull and like horns. That's also a magician, and then he ends
I think I
up
saw like a
okay.
preview or pictures for this thing. Who holds
Sounds like D&D.
Crunchyroll.
Yeah.
It's an
Yeah,
anime.
yeah,
Yeah,
And then
it's
he
a- yeah.
ends up buying a girl like from like an auction, and then yeah, straight up, and it's like, oh,
Allegedly,
you're gonna be
allegedly.
allegedly. I was like, allegedly, you're gonna be my bride also,
We're
and my
talking about
apprentice.
everything tonight, guys. It's all out on the table.
But then also he's like I think like, I want to say like 600 years old,
Oh,
so
of
it's
course.
like
Yeah.
like a different kind of a mentality, I
Cool.
guess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you're 600.
Yeah, yeah,
You
yeah.
gotta frame it right.
Yeah, you gotta frame it right. Like he's like an old man. It's like
know,
someday you'll be ready to
618,
marry
Yeah,
me.
the year difference is only 500.
I was just watching some
2.
South Park from like 2004 South Park. I'm like,
Oh, OG.
That's
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
Oh
You're
yeah.
still getting away with a lot,
Dude,
guys.
they've always gone.
I
away
mean,
with it.
Oh, yeah.
I love that
fucking
shit.
Office too, man. You go
Oh,
back
yeah.
and watch it. Like,
Oh, yeah.
ooh,
Oh,
Dude,
yeah.
this would not fly.
You watch sitcoms from like 10 years ago, it's already dated.
Mm.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Something else. Fan of Eastbound and Down.
Oh,
So I've been
yes.
watching the show Vice Principals.
Oh, yeah.
That's
It's a very similar show.
Okay.
Sweet.
Except he's not a baseball player. Like he's just a vice principal at high school. It's like the same guy though. Yeah, it's hilarious.
Yeah. Danny
I
McBride's
mean,
the
he,
shit.
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
Danny's just hilarious.
Oh, hell
As
yeah.
long as he's him.
Yeah. Yeah, playing
So-
himself. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what he does. Does
Yeah.
it great. So that's been on the recent watch list.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Now I have some just like wrap up questions, like desert island album. It's not that you have to listen to music nonstop, but
it's
you're
your
on an
one
island.
album.
It's the one thing that you get to take with you when
And
you want to
listen.
be reminded that music is good. You know, what's perfect?
tough one.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
save this one from the fire. You know.
Yeah, yeah. I feel like I've gone back and forth on this one in my life. But
So today is.
but no, if I'm trying to really kind of, narrow it down, I'm trying to pick one all time. I might go Beatles White Album.
Okay.
Not bad. I'm Abbey Road.
Okay,
Yeah,
all right.
yeah.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Could easily go Abbey Road.
Yeah, yeah.
But yeah, Beatles White Album
Album's
kind
a good fucking choice. Yeah.
of I love it just for all of the range that it has. It gets really
Double
weird.
album, double bang for your buck, you know?
Yeah, there's
Yeah.
a lot of content.
Yeah.
It gets there's awesome songs on there. And then there's weird songs. It's like a
Yeah.
huge variety of stuff.
Yep.
Big range.
Wild Honey Pie.
Yeah.
Dear Prudence. And
Want my
Guitar
Guitar Gently
Yeah.
Weeps.
Yeah, and Helter Skelter.
Yeah.
It's all on the same fucking
That's
record.
a kick-ass
Yeah.
album. And it's like a lot of, weird stuff with them talking in the studio and it's just
Don't pass me by. Oh, yeah, it's all on the same.
there's so many moments, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, Yoko's in the picture.
Yeah. Right.
It's a vibe, man.
It's almost like a history of music.
Yeah.
in
It's
one
a
thing.
revolutionary album.
I understand.
I just saw a Instagram thing that was like they were doing Hey Jude or something, and Ringo like went to the bathroom when they did a take and they didn't know, and then like he comes in right at the right part. Like
I think I heard about that. Because he doesn't come in for a while, right?
Yeah. He's got like 2.5 verses.
Yeah,
Right?
but they didn't know, and then all of a sudden,
Dude,
yeah, I think,
only Ringo could pull that off.
yeah, I think Paul even said he's like, we're all surprised when he got right in right when he was supposed to fill it.
Right on
He
time.
didn't knock into anything.
Didn't even know Ringo was gone. That's awesome.
What you got, Casey?
Probably was it Plans by Death Cab for Cutie?
Yeah.
That's great.
That
Just
is-
like
that's
the
one of-
dark,
probably their best one.
sweet, like
Yeah,
emotional
I listened to the shit
content.
out of that. Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Just tickles the right spot.
It really
It
does.
does, man. It rubs you the right way.
Like listening to that at
Just like
night,
Austin.
just staring at the stars on an island, desert, or whatever. That just
I dig that.
I like
Just
it.
the Sonics alone, you'd be like, yes.
yeah.
Yeah.
Great
Okay.
album.
Yeah, as you feel this big because you are this big.
Yeah. Oh my god.
The world is crushing me.
Favorite Beatle?
Ooh.
I bet you it's not Ringo.
For me, growing up,
Yeah.
growing up, it was always John.
Okay.
So I'll stick with John.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm ride or die John.
Yeah,
man.
yeah.
From what I know from just like stories of all the Beatles, I'd say Harrison.
Yeah,
Oh,
me
yeah.
too. I'm Team George. Yeah.
I love George.
McCartney,
Team
Paul.
George.
Gotta love George, man.
Okay, and then
Old soul.
My footer question. What song do you want to play at the end of the episode? Could be yours, could be anyone's.
Oh.
We don't
Yeah,
care
we
about
don't
getting
care about
sued.
copyright.
Sue us after we get your permission.
I
you know.
dig that.
Usually it's one of your songs. So
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
yeah.
Maybe we probably should choose one of ours. I don't know.
Yeah.
Probably.
Maybe it makes sense.
By the end of this, some people are like,
Hey.
fuck it, just play.
We're in a band, but listen to this other band.
Here she comes, there she goes. Blind are the eyes that are half open. Anything you wanna know, it's right outside, waiting. Caught up in the race of smoke and mirrors. The real race is you against your fear.